Sigh. Trash. That's what I gotta say. We were trash. We were trash today. The Nets, the Brooklyn Nets, were trash today. I can't understand why we. It's gonna be one of those nights. My God. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's gonna be one of those nights. It's gonna be one of those nights, y'all. Oh man, get your drinks. I mean, I had to calm down after. I could even. Oh my God, I can't even talk right now. Son. Well, first off, let me start off by saying credit to the Lakers. I mean, you guys know I hate the Lakers with a damn passion. I will, I will burn a Lakers jersey right now. But I gotta give them credit where it's due. They played hard. Outplayed us, more energy than us, and they shot. What did they shoot from three? 55% from three. Unbelievable. The one of the worst offensive teams in the league shot 55% from three on us. 55% from three. 19 for 34. Unreal. They did their thing. I'm not gonna lie. They credit to the Lakers. They outplayed us. Now let me break down Steve Nash. I'm gonna go down my line. This is not just Steve Nash's fault. This was a team loss. I know a lot of people want to put blame on Kyrie or KD or you guys want to put the blame on everybody, but this was a team loss. The whole team was trash today. We were all trash. You know what I'm saying? We were all trash today. Steve Nash, you saw Drummond eating LaMarcus Aldridge. Drummond was dominating LaMarcus Aldridge. Dominating him. You didn't make one move. As a coach, you have to adjust. When you see somebody getting dominated on the paint, you gotta adjust. Throw somebody else on them. I don't care if it's Jeff Green. I don't care if it's DeAndre Jordan. Throw somebody else on him. You gotta adjust as a coach. You gotta adjust. Call timeouts. Make your rotation. Steve Nash was trash today. Trash. Unbelievable trash today. Trash. And it's gonna be one of those nights, y'all. It's gonna be one of those nights. Now, the Nets were turning the ball over. How many turnovers we had? 19 turnovers. Too many turnovers. I saw points in the game. I saw points in the game where TLC was in the game. I had no idea why he was in. I saw points in the game. Bruce Brown was in. We needed a bucket, and Bruce Brown was in. I just don't get why Steve Nash, you know what I'm saying? Rotations, trash. You know what I'm saying? I go down the rebound list, right? You go down the rebound list. Joe Harris, 1 rebound. What? Jeff Green, hold on. No, Joe Harris, 4 rebounds. Jeff Green, 3 rebounds. LaMarcus Aldridge, 3 rebounds. Reggie Perry, 4 rebounds. Bruce Brown, 7 rebounds. TLC, 2 rebounds. Like, why couldn't we rebound today? We got out-rebounded today. Oh, my God. I can't even, y'all. I can't even. I know the trolls are going to be in here tonight. Even though Kyrie got ejected, right? That's still not an excuse why we lost. I know Kyrie got ejected, y'all. I know the NBA is soft. Fuck these refs. But that's still not a reason why we lost. I mean, sorry, we still should have played with more intensity, more energy. Also with Steve Nash, can you insert Alize Johnson into the game? You seen we were getting beat on the boards, and you didn't insert one of our best rebounders in the past 3 games has been Alize Johnson, and you did not insert him into the game. I don't get it. I really don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I really don't get it. We got rebounded 47-42. Lakers had 12 offensive rebounds to our 9, 35 defensive rebounds. And it's like we couldn't match their energy from the beginning. Even when Kyrie was in the game, we couldn't match their energy. They're just playing hard. The Lakers played tonight like it was Game 7 in the NBA Finals. The Lakers played tonight. Let me repeat that, y'all. The Lakers played tonight like it was Game 7 in the NBA Finals, and we didn't. You know what I'm saying? Point blank period. We didn't play with enough energy tonight. You know what I'm saying? Too many turnovers. We trash defense, trash turnovers, trash rebounding. You know what I'm saying? Just trash. We were trash. We were trash. I'm not gonna lie. We were just trash. And like I said, this Kyrie ejection was bullshit. It helped the Lakers. It definitely helped them, but it's no excuse. It's still no excuse why we couldn't play harder than we played today. It's still no excuse. We could have played harder than we played today. You know what I'm saying? Don't give me that, because the Lakers were shorthanded too. So don't give me the Kyrie got ejected. It's Kyrie. If the Kyrie wasn't there, no, don't give me that excuse, because the Lakers were shorthanded today. We still should have won. You know what I'm saying? We still should have won. I see in the comments, yeah, KD played that got me annoyed too. Steve Nash played KD way too long. In my head, I was watching the game. I'm like, KD shouldn't even be in the game in the fourth quarter. I wouldn't even put him out there in the fourth quarter. It was a blowout. In the fourth quarter, I wouldn't even put him out there. Way too many minutes, Steve. I know he's only going to play under 30, but still, like, you see the game is out of control. You just don't play him in that fourth. Something bad could happen in that fourth, and I don't know. Hopefully, KD's all right. I saw him grab his right leg, but hopefully he's all right. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even put him in the game in the fourth. Why put him in the game? Why put him in the game in the fourth? And that's another thing with Steve Nash. He plays people too long. Like, you got to know the balance of the game. You know what I'm saying? Again, we just didn't have it tonight. We didn't have it tonight. Andre Drummond looked like Shaquille O'Neal tonight. Andre Drummond looked like Shaquille O'Neal. Does this expose LaMarcus Aldridge's defense tonight? Does LaMarcus Aldridge's defense, is it exposed tonight? Do y'all think would DJ be a proper fit in this game? Let me know in the chat. Would DeAndre Jordan be a better fit to guard Andre Drummond than LaMarcus right now? This might have exposed LaMarcus's defense tonight. You know what I'm saying? This might have exposed LaMarcus' defense tonight. Shout out everybody in here, though. Shout out Nets Nation. I know I'm going to have mad trolls in here. I know I'm going to have mad Laker haters, Laker fans, Lakers. I know Laker Nation is going to be in here. Yeah, it's one season. Like I said, I'm just pointing out the trash things we did today. And like, I'm going to go down the line. Jeff Green, I don't know what happened to Jeff Green. You didn't show up for us on the rebounds. Jeff Green didn't show up. Joe Harris looked like a chicken with his head cut off, running around in circles. What was Joe Harris doing? Tonight? Again, LaMarcus Aldridge getting dominated by Drummond. Dominated. I'm talking about looking like he was a soft, pussy-ass LaMarcus. I don't even know what LaMarcus was doing tonight. Looking very soft against Drummond. Again, Kyrie was amazing until he got ejected. KD was okay for the minutes he played, but too many turnovers. Okay, I'll give KD, he had way too many turnovers. Blake Griffin, what was Blake Griffin doing tonight, Blake? We couldn't get a rebound, Blake. A rebound, Blake. 0 rebounds. Blake Griffin, 17 minutes, 0 rebounds. -9. We cannot win that way. We cannot win when our forwards can't rebound. Blake Griffin can't. Nicholas Claxton, 5 rebounds. That's still not enough. How is Bruce Brown the leading rebounder on this team right now? How is Bruce Brown the leading rebounder on our team for this game? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let me call it Discord, y'all. I'm just gonna rant. Let me call it Discord, y'all. Like I said, we were trash today. Ah, man, son. Like I said, this stings. It stings. I know it stings, Nets Nation. I know it stings, but it's a regular season game. Everybody got to relax. Don't forget, we beat the Lakers early in the season, but they're not going to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? When we beat the Lakers, they're not going to talk about that. But I promise you, this loss is going to be talked about. Watch. There's going to be like #1 news. You know what I'm saying? When we beat the Lakers, right? When LeBron was playing, no AD, right? With Kyrie and Harden, they didn't talk about that win, right? But they're going to talk about this loss. Watch. It's going to be #1 trending. I know it. Hold on. Let me call Discord, y'all. Hold on. Shout out everybody in here. I know it was a hectic night. I know it's crazy. I know Nets Nation is heated. I know Nets Nation is pissed. My DMs are on fire. I got 7,000 DMs right now. Hold on, Nets Nation. Hold on. Like I said, it's a regular season game. We just gotta wait. We just gotta wait. It's a regular season game. We were trash today. It's a bad game. Give the Lakers credit. They did their thing. They did their thing. Hold on, y'all. Let me call Discord, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Y'all there?
Yeah, what up?
Oh, yo, it's good. One of those nights, man. One of those nights, man. One of those nights, man.
Tonight we got our pants pulled down and we got our asses
handed to us. Oh my God! I've never seen a worse basketball game in the history of my life.
It might be the worst game of the season. Might be the worst game of the season.
Fourth graders play better basketball and with more intensity. It's bad. This was a terrible game.
It was a reality check.
It was a reality check. This was another Pistons game.
Yeah. And
See, I already knew this, though. I think this is more of like an eye-opener to people that think that we're invincible. And that can't be touched. Yeah. Like, I already said, like, bro, I just feel like our whole, like all our holes just got, like, put up on the wall. And it's just like, and they didn't even have 80 and LeBron.
Yeah.
But...
Or the third best player.
Hold on, yo. Hold on. Somebody, shout out yours truly for the super chat. He said, no energy. Steve Nash is stupid, but in the end, we'll be fine. They won the battle tonight. They didn't win the war. Oh, shout out the opportunists, man. Appreciate the super chat. That's facts, bro. That's facts, bro. All right, go ahead, bro.
That's facts. Look, just to preface, like, look, this game was really bad, bro.
Really bad,
like,
bro. Terrible.
KD, any duo of our big three could beat any team in this league, whether it's KD, Kyrie, James, KD, Harden, Kyrie. Like, we don't have an excuse. Like, I know that, like, KD is on a minutes restriction.
Yeah.
And he's coming off of that, but they don't have their two stars. You feel me? Like, it's kind of like an even matchup in
That's why I said it's no excuse. It's no excuse. Everybody wants to blame. Yes, Kyrie's ejection was bullshit. Trust me, it is bullshit. But it's still no excuse why we lost, why we were still trash. You know what I'm saying? The Nets were still trash after. You know what I'm saying?
Lose 25 points. 25 points.
It's still no excuse.
No LeBron, no Anthony Davis, no Kyle Kuzma.
Yeah.
I don't care what the circumstances are. We still have Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
like, this is not good, bro.
We still lose by 20.
We still have Joe Harris, bro. We have Jeff Green. We shot 18%.
Joe Harris is just gone whenever
we shot,
playing basketball.
18% from three, bro.
It's impossible. It's impossible for him to show up in clutch moments. It's impossible. I don't know. I haven't seen Joe Harris step up in clutch moments.
Joe Harris looked like a chicken with his head cut off tonight. Joe Harris looked like, I don't know what Joe Harris looked like. He looked like a chicken with his head cut off running in circles. I don't know what Joe Harris was doing tonight. I don't know what he was doing tonight. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, bro. Like, at the end of the day, yes, we shouldn't panic because I see a lot of y'all panicking, bro. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's not panic. No, it's not panic, bro.
I would really love to have Harden here because, I mean, he's basically the point guard of our team, and he has played 30 games as our point guard. So naturally, like, shit is gonna be a little weird. Granted, I think Kyrie's done I think he's done okay by himself. I mean, he has experience in that. But it just, like, his scoring was really good today. Like, he was 6 of 8 at one point. I think he finished 6 of 11.
Yeah.
He didn't have no assists. That's the only thing that I would. But it was just a little off. I don't think that. Yeah. I think on most nights he passes it a lot more. Definitely. And it was just, bro, everything was just bad. Like, you read Jeff Green, you read his stats, you read just the 18% from three.
Blake Griffin, 0 rebounds.
The best 3-point shooting team.
0 rebounds, 0 rebounds in 17 minutes. Blake Griffin, you can't do that. You can't do that.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Like, come on.
Like, that shit is bad, bro. Like, it's bad. This is like, but at the same time, like, it's one of those games where we not really gonna play like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of them games that we not the real Royal, like chill out. You feel me? Chill out. Like,
nah, the real Royal. Listen, Harden. We don't need Harden to beat a role players on the Lakers.
To beat anybody.
No. Let me finish. We don't need Harden to beat THT, Andre Drummond, and a bunch of nobodies. and a bunch of nobodies. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You don't need Harden to beat a bunch of nobodies. We should have still played hard, still won this game. We don't need Harden to.
What was the score when Kyrie went out? Because didn't we bring it close?
Yeah. That's
47-19. That's what I saw when Kyrie and Schroeder got ejected. That was the first score. I know it was more because
I think we were down by like 3.
6 minutes left in the fourth.
Were we down by 3?
Yeah, but that's still holding the team like accountable. Like it was the team that didn't. Everybody fucked up in some area on the team. So it's like we shouldn't. Like I said, we only need 2 of any member of our big 3, bro. To beat anybody in this team, like it's not acceptable. You feel me?
When did Kyrie go out? What quarter?
It was the beginning of the third quarter. He didn't play. It was the beginning, like the 11-minute mark of the third quarter. It was the beginning of the third quarter. He didn't even play like the whole third quarter.
9-minute mark in the third quarter.
Oh, my fault. 9-minute mark. 9-minute mark. But that's still the beginning of the third quarter.
Still early in the fucking third.
Yeah, bro. Like it was bad, bro. Like,
this was a terrible game. Like it would have been different. Like if we would have at least played with some intensity and just tried. It was not like we played good, but the Lakers played better. No, we played bad. They played good. We did terrible. They did great. They did everything good that we didn't. We didn't do anything well tonight. Everything was bad.
They shot lights out tonight.
The defense was terrible. There's no interior defense. You're not getting rebounds. I mean, the rebounds match up, but I mean that's off their missed shots. We're not really getting offensive rebounds.
One of the worst teams in the league at 3-point shooting, and they shot 55% on us. The Lakers are one of the worst 3-point shooting teams. Only the Nets. This only happens in the Nets, yo. Only happens in the Nets.
Defense. This is I don't like I said, bro. You can have the best starting 5 in the world, and if you play bad, you're going to lose. I don't care who you have on your team. You're not going to win every game, but if you play bad like this, we're going to lose in the finals. If you play like this in the game, I'm not worried about us losing, but this is a wake up call. You can't play like this. This is terrible. Yeah. I don't care. Again, I don't care what the circumstances are.
It reminded me.
Bad. Nobody played good tonight.
It reminded me of the Hawks, bro. Like opening part of the game, it just reminded me of the Hawks, how they was just hitting every shot. Yeah. Like a part of that is like if teams is gonna come out like that, like it's gonna be because what's it called? It was the Cleveland game, right? When Colin Sexton had like 20. In OT,
in overtime,
in OT, and we had the big 3, bro. Like if somebody is just, that's a big part of it, because they don't play like this all the time. So it's like if somebody if they gonna shoot 55% as a team from 3,
I promise you, they're not doing that. The Lakers are not gonna.
Also a big part.
Next game, watch. They're not gonna shoot like that next game. Watch. I'm telling you, Dennis Schroeder against the Miami Heat couldn't find a bucket. He couldn't find a bucket tonight. He looked like Steph Curry. Like, come on, son.
But guess what? Listen. You know why they're scoring? We weren't contesting the shots. There was no contest at all. There was nobody with the
They didn't care.
This game. There was the only thing I saw was LaMarcus Aldridge getting 3 blocks and whatchamacallit. And when Claxton got that block and there was 2 other guys on Harrell, that was the only type of defense I saw at all this game.
Yeah, let me interrupt here real quick.
Yeah, go ahead, Sam.
Okay. All around, everybody had a shitty game.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
They're like, yes, people score points, but that doesn't mean you had a good game.
Yeah.
Kyrie was having a decent game outside of his assists until he got tossed. Right? Now, he obviously stays in. You could arguably make the case that the game is closer. We have a chance to win. He goes out. But the thing that was the problem from the beginning, you could see it right away, was Steve Nash. Steve Nash just, his ability, I don't know who's putting the plays together or who thinks switching is a great idea. I mentioned it earlier to the guys when we were talking, waiting to come in. Like at one point, I remember looking at the TV and seeing Nicholas Claxton and Blake Griffin at the top of the key guarding guards while Kyrie and everybody else, like small, was down low.
Yeah.
And that kept happening all night. And it must have happened 3 or 4 times on Claxton, and nobody did anything. Like Schroeder just kept eating. Claxton's a good defender, but he's not gonna. The guy, Schroeder's got a good first step. I'm not saying he's like the best in the world, but he's got a great first step, and he goes right by Clax. Clax just doesn't have that ability to defend from behind like that. Yeah. Sometimes, yes, but not a faster guy. Yeah. It just, tonight, all around we weren't playing, but at the same time, people need to have, like, and we have talked to this, and some people get mad, where it's like, this is not going to be a easy walk in the park to the championship where we just blow everybody out.
Yeah.
We did play a team that has strengths that expose our weaknesses. They do have a better bench. I don't care what anybody says. Yes, when Harden is in, Harden makes everybody around him better because he gets everybody involved. He is that missing piece that really makes us go, and we've seen him do it without Kyrie and KD.
Yeah.
He is just as important. I'm kind of past and tired of the argument of like Kyrie's better, Durant's better, Harden's better. Like, they all need each other in order to make this work.
Yeah.
And tonight was an obvious thing of that, because once Kai goes out, who's our facilitator? Chioza? Yeah. He's good, but like you're basically telling me Chioza is our next part.
This game.
Yeah, and I love Chioza. I love his energy, and he definitely gives it to us. But outside of Harden, Kyrie, and Chioza, there's really no great ball distributors and people that set other people up. And you got to see it, and that's why Harris looked bad. That's why other players look bad, because they are relying on these other guys to get them their shots. They're not playmakers. They are guys that spot up. And unfortunately, we're in a position where that gets exposed. And it's going to get exposed again. We still didn't solve the big man rebounding problem. We did a little bit by getting Aldridge. But we still have the same issues that we had prior to buyouts. Did our buyouts help us, help our bench? Yes. But in order for this to work, you literally have to have every piece going there. Yeah. And then again, it's still, like, because if we see the Lakers in the finals, it's not going to be a sweep. Yeah. It's going to be a knockout, drag-out fight. And it's not going to be an easy win. People can get mad at me for saying that, and I don't think, I just don't, it's going to be a battle. And people need to be a little realistic about, yes, we have a badass team that can shoot lights out, but we still have glaring holes. That's why I said April is a huge month for us. Yeah. Because if we don't get it together before playoffs start, you're going to have ugly nights like this, and that's just basketball reality.
And let me interject there, first, I'm gonna address two things. First of all, I see people saying, "Oh, y'all still had KD to carry." Like, KD can't carry a team when he's on restricted minutes. Okay, that's like telling somebody to win a race, right? When you're gonna tell somebody, okay, win this 100-yard dash, and you take them out three times. It's, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're never going to win because you keep getting taken out. You know what I'm saying? There's big stretches where KD was taken out when it's not playing. You can't carry a team when you're getting put in, you're taken out during crucial moments of the game, put back in, you're down by 20. Like, how is he supposed to carry the team by that?
Yeah, he put him in at the most awkward times.
He's just coming back. This man took a whole season off getting back in this injury thing and got injured again. And he sat out for 20 to
27 games or something.
27 games? Yeah. I'm not mad at KD. I'm mad at everybody else who does not anything. Kyrie got ejected. We got that going for us. And their bench players, like you said, their bench players are 10 times better than our bench players. 10 times better. It's simple. I don't care. They have, our bench players, Chioza to their
bench is out. As I said, it was
we're playing Chioza.
Once Kyrie was out,
Timothy Luau Cabarro.
A lot of y'all in the chat was saying that our bench was better. Like the whole the whole time. I seen y'all in the chat. Because I remember that.
Yeah, I never said they were better.
In the chat, the people in the chat. I'm talking about
people in the chat. They might have. What I was gonna say, it's like you can't tell somebody to carry a team when you're getting taken out every 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Coming off an injury and have all the odds stacked against you because your team is playing terrible. And the other guy that you have beside you, the second best guy, that's actually showing up too, gets tossed. For some, you can't. There's not much you can do about that.
And when Kyrie got taken out, right? It was basically that's what the Lakers wanted because it was basically their bench versus our bench. And when it's that, the Lakers are going to win that every time. This is their bench versus our bench. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Sam.
Sorry, man. I didn't mean to. Yeah, no, it just plain and simple. Yeah. They have a better bench. Yeah. And that's the part that was extremely obvious tonight. And I'm not trying to give it to the Lakers, but I'm just saying that's pretty scary when you can see that, and then you realize, oh, wait a minute, they don't have Kuzma, they don't have AD, they don't have LeBron. That's not me giving it to them. That's just being like realistic about. They did. They played out of their minds tonight. They played out of their minds tonight. Like they shot well. They played hard. Like I said, they played like it was Game 7 in the NBA Finals tonight. Like the Lakers bench played like it was a playoff game. They came to play. Like they knew like, okay, it's the Nets. We're gonna show up. We're gonna give it to them. Like they played like they were desperate. They played desperate, and we didn't. You know what I'm saying? And I want to address something else. I wanted to ask the chat this: do y'all think LaMarcus should we have put DJ in the game to guard Andre Drummond? Let me know in the chat right now. Should we have inserted DeAndre Jordan? Should Steve Nash adjusted and inserted DeAndre Jordan to guard Drummond? Because Drummond was making Drummond really he ate barbecue chicken. He looked at LaMarcus Aldridge and he was like, barbecue chicken. You putting this guy to guard me? Like, let me know in the chat right now.
He said he was small. He called him small.
Too small. They was flexing on us.
That's bro.
They was flexing on us, bro.
In itself. When Andre Drummond tells you you're small, you should reconsider life.
Y'all saw AD and LeBron. They was flexing. Bro. They was flexing on us. They was flexing on us.
I will say when people put pressure in the beginning until the third quarter and all that, until like in the beginning they were putting pressure on Drummond and Drummond was looking sloppy. He was making bad layups. He got blocked a few times. So like I don't know that. I think if we were a little bit more on point and things were going, it wouldn't have been so obvious. Again, we always make bigs look better than they are. Like, you kind of, I don't know. It's hard to gauge because you think about it, like how poorly we played all around.
Yeah.
You know, it also makes Drummond look a lot better. But, I mean,
and a lot of
you can't deny the rebounds, though.
Yeah, I think also, Aldridge didn't play good at all. But, like, a lot of Drummond's buckets and rebounds, like, his rebounds were a lot defensively. He got his own maybe, like, once or twice. Mm-hmm. But most of his points were off bad defense. It wasn't just LaMarcus Aldridge. Like, he got maybe two of his buckets on Aldridge, but the rest of them were off bad defensive plays and just bad defensive awareness and IQ. That's what his buckets were off of.
Yeah, it wasn't like he was just pissing all over Aldridge. It was an all-around.
I mean, I don't know, man. I saw it different. I saw him. He scored a couple buckets on him, bro. I mean, I might have to pull up the Drummond highlights. I don't want to pull up the Drummond highlights, but he scored a couple buckets. Like I'm talking about, like in the post, body, sky hook, in the post, turn around, body against sky hook. It was a couple buckets. I'm not gonna say like I don't know if I'm bugging. Am I bugging?
Yeah. I mean, look. Now let's remember, because people are going to say, oh, y'all forgot. He did do good against Zion. Like, he did do good against him. Like, let's not forget that. But just this game, it's different for this game because we were saying who we wanted for our team and for a long time. Yeah. It was undeniably pretty much everybody wanted Drummond.
Yeah.
And then when we got LaMarcus, it was like, oh, we got LaMarcus. You know what I'm saying? He fine. And he is fine. So, but this... It was telling because like maybe he was having an off day. Seems like everybody was having an off day. But what if that was Embiid, y'all?
Yeah.
Ooh, what if that was the?
And people forget Andre Drummond is 27 and LaMarcus is 35.
Drummond was eating like LaMarcus up, but most of his buckets were off of like bad defensive plays. But he of course he had plays against Aldridge where he bodied him. But it wasn't like he was just doing that the whole game. But he did have, like 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 possessions of it, maybe him scoring against Aldridge. But a lot of his buckets were bad defense. I remember him getting a post up with nobody there, getting a dunk with nobody there, getting a layup with nobody there, getting his offensive rebound with nobody there.
Somebody said he little boy Aldridge. Somebody said LA wasn't an offensive threat, but that wouldn't have tired Drummond out some. Yeah, like I said, LaMarcus just didn't look offensively, like he didn't look like you got on the opposite end. At least make some threes. Make Drummond come out there. You know what I'm saying? Make Drummond come out there. But like I said, 20 points, 11 rebounds. That's I don't know, man.
Yeah, Lamarcus, like the thing about it is he's not really like a 3-point shooter, but he can hit them bitches. He can hit them. Like he can definitely stretch that shit out. He can space the floor out, bro. He could have hit a couple. But like that boy, he in the mid range and really in the post. You feel me? So
he could have exposed Drummond in the post.
It also doesn't help that they're all around just a bigger team.
Yeah.
Yes,
down,
bro.
and
their biggest players are not there. Oh my goodness.
That is where our challenge lies. Like, how is our coaching staff going to address that? Because it will become an issue in the playoffs. They have a lot of, and the other thing, and outside of us just not playing playing all around trash basketball tonight, they were getting, and it's partly the refs too. The refs were just, you look in the Lakers' direction, foul, but they're gonna draw a lot of fouls on us because our bodies can't match up with them. So there is gonna be that. Oh man, that's terrible. What you just said.
Yo, I was going. Nah, bro. I was trying to find Drummond highlights. And then this came up.
There's your Drummond highlight right
I was trying to find Drummond highlights, and I'm like, yo, who put this up here, yo?
Who put this up?
Nah, somebody really went crazy. My fault, man. I was trying to find Drummond highlights.
As soon as I saw that, I lost all thought.
Drummond really looked happy. I was saying earlier, I was talking to Saint and Rays before you started this, and I was saying, like, if we had like a full healthy big three, right, and we just slapped them on the team, right? We have Harden, we have Kyrie, and we have a healthy KD, right?
Yeah.
Right. Our offense, like, is a lot better, obviously. A lot better. We gain, some more defense. KD gets to stay in longer. We gain some more defense because of him, right? But the only thing that really gets crazier is just our offense, bro, and our scoring. But, like, I was saying how, like, but if you would have added AD and LeBron, the benefits to their team, like, bro, they get scoring. They're the best scorers on the team.
You know what I'm saying?
They're the other two best rebounders. They're the other two best defenders, right?
Yeah.
Kuzma is long as fuck.
And people don't give the Lakers defense credit. They're a very, very good. I watched the defense. The Lakers defense is very, very on point. Like, they are, even though they lost their two best defenders, they're still the number 5 defense. They were the number 1.
Very long team, and that's what helps.
Yes, for their
bodies and hands. Yeah.
They were the number 1 defense, and now they're number 5.
Quick, shout out to 310 people that you didn't put your tail between your legs and you still showed up. AJ, props for showing up. I know a lot of people wanted to bury their heads. I'm not looking forward to going to work tomorrow because it's going to be a long fucking 8-hour day of shit talking. But good for showing up.
Yeah, man. And then this other thing. The thing what I want to talk about was the coaching with Drummond, right? Steve Nash is watching Drummond Drummond dominating LaMarcus like he's a little baby, right? And then you don't make adjustments. You don't send no double teams. You don't put somebody else in. You know what I'm saying? You don't do anything. You just let that keep going. You know what I'm saying? You got to make an adjustment.
You saw the interview with Nash. He's like literally gave up on national TV. They were like trying to talk to him, and he was like, "Yeah, it was horrible. It was terrible."
That boy was overwhelmed.
He just gave up, like, right on national TV. He like shut down. Like, he just.
It was like, that whole interview that he was just saying. That's all the interview was. That was all that was coming from Steve Nash. It was just a sigh. Just, oh my god.
Yeah, let me get No Limit Cop. Rage, get No Limit Cop here.
I'm ready. Yeah, this man was going crazy in the chat earlier. If you didn't see. Oh,
I'm about to read some comments. Somebody said, shout out everybody in the chat right now. So, the Nets Nation in the chat. There's probably Lakers in here too.
Yes, sir.
Shout out Nets Nation in the chat, y'all. Make sure you hit that like
I
button.
told everybody at like the end of the third quarter, I said, bro, everybody put on their big boy pants and just prepare for the possibility that we might get trolled tonight. It is what it is.
Yeah.
You feel me? It is what it is.
Oh, I just peeped. He did call him a baby. Oh, I didn't even notice.
Yeah, you ain't see that?
Oh, he did. He said too small.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, nah.
He said too small. That's what he said.
Lamarcus got to do better than that, bro.
You remember earlier in the season we was talking about his weight? I was like, how heavy is Drummond? And I think Rage looked it up. He like 280.
Yeah.
I was not prepared for that, or 290, some shit like that.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, bro.
And people forget he's still 20. He's still young. Lamarcus is 35 years.
27.
Lamarcus is 35 years old though, and Drummond is 27. So it's like people forget that like that's just a big age difference right there. Somebody said the series is 1-1. Yeah, like I said in the beginning of the chat, I'm like we beat the Lakers earlier in the year, but trust me, they didn't talk about that. But now that the Lakers beat us, this is gonna be number one talked about. Like
it
this
was
is
Wayne, bro. Y'all realize like they had LeBron, we had Harden, and can y'all hear me? Yeah.
Rage, before he Rage finish you saying before he go.
I was like, the game was a lot more even too. Like they had almost all of their guys. They didn't have Schroeder, they didn't have AD, but those were the only guys that they were missing. We were missing a lot of guys that game. I forgot, but all I know is that we didn't have KD.
Yeah.
And
Kyrie rejected.
It was a lot.
And Dennis and Kai canceled out because Dennis decided that he wanted to be a top point guard today. He woke up and said he wanted to be an elite point guard.
Unbelievable. I couldn't believe my eyes what I was watching Dennis Schroeder do today. Like after what
I mean, there was no defense on him. You got to keep that in mind.
Oh yeah.
He was blowing by everybody though.
There was
he made
open shots. I mean, you got to give it to him.
He made threes. He doesn't make threes though, and he was making threes today though. He was
getting all open ones. I mean, you're an NBA player. You should be able to make open shots once in a while. You know, it's
but against the Heat, he wasn't making those.
Even though, like they random, like they don't usually play like this. Yeah. I mean, if you're getting open looks, you're gonna make the shot at least once. You're an NBA player. You've been doing this.
He was like 7 for 8 at one point,
bro. But I'm saying that's what I'm saying. Against the Miami Heat, he was getting open shots and he was missing them because he's not a great 3-point shooter.
That's what he do. That's what he do.
The Heat played a zone on him, bro.
Yeah,
he was struggling. The Heat knows how to play defense. They got Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, Andre Iguodala, Trevor Ariza. They got lockdown defenders. Us, no, we don't.
No, I'm not saying like. Listen, I'm not saying Dennis Schroeder is almighty. I'm just saying like the difference between him and against the Heat. Right? They played zone. He was not hitting any open shots. And then this game, we gave him an open shot, and it was dagger. Like, so I'm trying to find out what.
too, bro.
Yeah, it was. But go ahead, Nolan McCall. Go ahead, yo. Take over, my nigga.
Bro. So I like this whole game had me tight, bro. Like, it was crazy, son. Like, oh my god, where do I begin? All right. So, we was off to a bad start. I'm like, all right, we always go from a bad start, like it's just who we are. Like at this point, we're always off to a bad start. I don't know why, but we just are. But this guy Schroeder, he was playing like his legacy was on the line tonight, for real, bro.
Yo, bro, I've never seen him play like this. Like I really,
Crazy, he had 18 at the half. No, my fault. 19 at the half.
I put on IG. I'm like, I've never seen Dennis Schroeder play like this before. Like I've never seen him.
Dennis Schroeder shoots 33% from 3.
Yeah,
bro,
exactly.
He woke up today. He called his mom, did his normal routine. He said, "Mom, today I'm a top 5 point guard." He said, "I'm a top 5 point guard today, Mom."
Crazy, bro.
Yeah, boy.
I've never seen Kyrie like that, bro. In my life, out of all the games I've seen him play, bro, I've never seen him like that. Bro.
He don't never get ejected, bro.
Nah, he talk shit. Kyrie be talking shit sometimes.
Never. But he don't get ejected.
I'm saying
no, because the refs
like that.
Yeah, the refs shouldn't have done that.
That was just a whole lot of bullshit. Like we get it, and nothing was being said to the refs. He was looking at Dennis Schroeder talking to him the whole time. Nope, you're out of here,
bro.
Yeah, that was some soft shit. That was soft.
And Kyrie got ejected.
Yeah.
Wow. Bro, also, bro, on Kuzma's Twitter, bro, he's trolling the Nets right now, bro.
Oh yeah, I expected it.
AJ, go to it. AJ, go to it.
I'm not worried, bro. It's just a whole lot of trolling.
Crazy, bro. The last time he was playing us, we beat him.
There's gonna be a whole lot of trolling. You're gonna see it. It is what it is,
bro. The crazy part is, look, bro. When we beat him, bro, we wasn't saying anything, bro. Nobody on the Nets team was saying anything, bro. Now that they came and beat us, bro. Now you got these niggas trolling on the Lakers and shit.
Nah, it's been static. It's been static with the Lakers. Like I told you, the first game. Remember after the game, Kyrie was talking. He was like, "Oh, when we trust me, we'll see them again when they help." Like he don't like the Lakers. He don't like the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all. I think I told y'all in the Discord. I was like, "Yo, Kyrie don't like the Lakers," and y'all was like, "Nah."
Kyrie got a little.
Can't have emotion at all. Like Kyrie, like if Kyrie would have been able to talk this shit, bro, I think like if he would have actually been able to talk and just play, bro, he would have been in his bag. Just like
you would have. You don't want him to listen. You don't really want him to be able to talk shit. You don't want that because that'll be 50 every game. So the league should keep them rules in place.
Bro.
They should keep them rules.
When Kyrie was talking his shit, I got hype. I was like, "Yeah, let's go!" And then like the refs started acting like some soft shit. Like that's part of basketball. Like you can't take emotion out of the game. You know what I'm saying? You can't take that out of the game. That's power. People talk shit all the time. You go to a city, you go to a park right now, there's probably people playing basketball talking shit. It's part of the basketball game. Talking,
I think that's his first ejection. Can somebody look that up? Is that his first?
It's his first ejection, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
On ABC.
He's never been ejected. I'm telling you.
This is a humbling experience for us, bro. Like it's all good now.
Shit, I already knew.
They're gonna be they could laugh now, but they're gonna be crying later, bro. Look, we're destined, bro. Just like how the Lakers went through those losing streaks early in the season, how Lakers fans was being humbled, bro. Now it's time for us to be humbled, bro. Like on Twitter, a lot of Nets fans used to be clowning Lakers fans because they was injured and down and shit, bro. Yeah. Now look, bro, it came back to bite us, bro. The Nets community in general, because there's a lot of toxic people in the Nets community on Twitter. I can't lie about that. So it came back to bite us this night, bro. Like,
yo, Kyle, what was your opinion on the LaMarcus versus Drummond thing?
Bro, LaMarcus was getting his ass punished, bro. Like he looked like a bitch.
Bro, I thought it was just me.
I'm sorry. LaMarcus, he was scoring. Whatever. He caught him with some little fakes on offense and stuff like that. But Drummond was just overpowering him, bro. Like LaMarcus was just getting manhandled, bro. I feel like if DeAndre Jordan if he would just give effort. Cause I know he can hold Drummond, bro. I know he can hold Drummond. You know, bother him a little bit. If he just gave effort, bro, he would have been playing right now, bro. But he just didn't want to give effort, so that cost him his starting spot.
Yeah, the bench.
So like, it's just crazy. Well, yeah, it just made him get benched, bro.
He was the bench with no minutes. He's played 0 minutes ever since LaMarcus has been here. He's played 0 minutes. It shows you. Like, I don't understand. Like, if DJ just showed some sort of effort, like we've seen it before. Like he plays so good with just effort. We remember the Pacers game with him, Sabonis. Like he was holding his own. He was on his bullshit. But every other game, you know, it's just DJ with his head in his ass, just not trying at all, with his hands behind his back, watching people dunk the fucking ball in his fucking face. It's embarrassing. That's why he's not playing the fucking game of basketball. He's watching.
How do you think Drummond's gonna play when he's got AD and LeBron standing next to him?
That's what I'm saying. He's gonna look,
He's gonna look way better, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. If LeBron can get his all out of the Cleveland teammates, bro, I'm low key scared of what he can get out of Drummond, bro. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I've seen him turn something into nothing into something, bro, too many times.
All right, well, look, bro, this is why I be saying sometimes, like, this is why I feel like Harden is the key to everything. Because look, I know Kevin Durant is the best player on this team. We know that. That's a fact. But James Harden, bro, he runs the show, bro. He gets everybody involved.
Nah, bro, I'm gonna stop you right there. Because it wasn't the offense tonight, bro. It was the defense. It was the rebounds, and the defense, the turnovers. You know what I'm saying?
It was both. We shot 18% from 3, bro.
Okay, we shot 18% from 3, right?
Terrible. I've never seen a worse offensive performance.
But when Kyrie got ejected, we were still in the game. We were still in the game when Kyrie got ejected. We were still in the game. So it's not. You can't say it was like we couldn't get a bucket. KD had 22 in 20 minutes, and Kyrie was killing.
We did have a lot of misses, even though it was a close game up until that point. And I hear what you're saying, AJ. Like I do agree to some degree, but all around, it just felt off with KD and Kyrie. Like, yeah, he was getting his buckets, but it felt more like hero ball to me, where it was like
because
because
Joe Harris wasn't hitting his shot. Nobody was hitting shots.
It wasn't a team play. People were not getting set up, coming off curls. The Lakers did a great job of D'ing up on Harris. They weren't letting him get set and getting his open shots. Like
that is why Harden is important, because whenever Harden is here, bro, no matter what, he always gets Joe an open three, bro. He makes sure Joe Harris eats all the time. He makes sure everybody eats, bro.
I will agree with him on that. And the main reason is you think about how down the middle Harden plays. He draws attention. He draws bigs out of the paint. He does draw, and like this is where I will 100% agree with him. Like I'm not saying, hey, it's Harden or bust.
Yeah, I just don't want to hear about Harden.
Huge.
I don't want to hear about Harden.
Factor.
I don't want to hear about we need Harden to beat a bunch of nobodies on the Lakers. I don't want to hear that tonight.
We don't need Harden. This was
to beat THT. We need Harden to beat THT, bro.
Everybody on this team choke. I'm sorry, AJ, my fault.
No, I'm just saying. We need. You're telling me we need Harden to beat THT and a bunch of the people on the bench and Montrezl Harrell.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Kyrie, I don't know what the fuck was wrong with him today. He went back to LeBron Cleveland Kyrie, but he just had some. He just had a 15 assist game. He just had how many do you have in the Knicks? I don't know. He doesn't normally play like this though. This isn't a normal thing. But I would have still obviously rather had all. I mean, because bro, that's what the team is accustomed to, bro. He done built relationships.
Schroeder got his head, bro.
I don't know. I don't know, but Harden is easily the best offensive player in the league right now. Easily. He does everything great on offense. Look. I don't care what nobody say. He is the best offensive player in the league, and that would have shown. But we still didn't need it.
Look, bro, this is everybody, bro. Whatever you gotta do, bro. This is no excuse. Monday, bro. Stephen A. Smith, Max Kellerman.
They on everybody.
Sharp, Nick Wright. They're about to kill the Nets on Monday, bro. For real, bro. No, like they're about to kill the Nets. They're not gonna care about Kyrie getting ejected. They're gonna be like, oh, you got Kevin Durant. He's supposed to take you to the promised land. He's the best player in the world.
He sound like that nigga. He sound like that man.
He's the best player in the world, right? He's the best player in the world, right?
What he be saying? 30 feet. He pull it from 30. He's 7 feet. He's 7 foot. Pull it from 30. That's what he's saying. The brother is special.
Bro, you funny.
I'm trying to say, bro, our defense, we really got to work on that. That's going to get exposed. I'm trying to tell you, bro, look, if Andre Drummond did that to us, bro, gave us, 20 and 11, and you got Joel Embiid, who's a 7-foot monster who could do a double step back mid-ranges. He has post moves like Hakeem. Imagine what he's going to do to LaMarcus Aldridge, bro. That's what I'm trying to, and then look, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. The 76ers are really a problem, no matter what y'all think, bro, because Ben Simmons, even though he don't shoot the ball, his lockdown defense.
That bitch don't hit the rim.
Joel Embiid is going to eat on LaMarcus Aldridge, bro.
He is, bro.
Bro. And then look, you got AD. He's 6'11", bro, power forward. Jeff Green is 6'8", so like that's a mismatch for AD right there. LeBron is gonna get his,
coming up Wednesday, the 14th is gonna be. We're gonna be in Philly.
Yeah, shout out Empire 717. He said, "This is what I was trying to tell y'all. We had 149 points last game where James Harden didn't feed no one." That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, that's why trust me.
We were playing. Come on, we were playing a real shit ass team without Ingram.
But still though, it's come on now. Like,
trust me. I love Harden. I want him to come back. But I love Harden. I want him to come back. But I'm saying, like, we don't need. We didn't need him for this game. It's no excuse.
We could have won without him.
I may get shit for saying this, but we're not beating the Lakers without Harden.
We're not.
Straight up.
I mean, because we
That's a
gave
different.
away.
I love Kyrie. I love KD, but we are not beating the Lakers without Harden.
Okay,
I mean,
that's a whole different story. I don't know about that.
Of course not. I mean, we gave up a lot of pieces for Harden. So
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah. You're right. You're right about that.
And our future.
And I don't want to get that. It's not like saying Harden's the best and like saying Harden, but after that trade, Harden is arguably our piece that keeps it all together.
No, you're right. You might be.
And
That's facts. That's facts.
Like, bro, look at what happens when Harden is on the court, bro. Like, for real, Harden makes everybody eat, bro. He be having Nicholas Claxton look great, bro, because he sets up Nick's offense. Nick is in his second year, so he's still developing. So he's not really like that great on the offensive end yet, but he's great on the defensive end. Wait, hold on. Let me talk about him on defense today, though. Steve Nash is a dumbass, bro. I really think he's a dumbass, bro, because he clearly seen it, bro. Nick kept on switching on to Schroeder, and Schroeder just took advantage of it every time. Why are you not making adjustments to change that up, bro? What is wrong with you, bro? Like, why are you not making the adjustments, bro? Come on. You don't make adjustments. Steve Nash got out-coached by Frank Vogel, bro. Frank Vogel had a great defensive plan. The Lakers were shooting great shots, bro. You got to give it to them, bro. Ben McLemore was hitting shots. KCP was hitting shots. You had Markieff Morris doing that little step-back fadeaway looking like Kobe. Like, it was just crazy, bro. Once I seen Markieff Morris hit that shot like that, bro, that little fadeaway, I was like, nah, it's over, bro.
The Lakers shot out of their minds tonight. They're not gonna shoot like that again. They're not gonna shoot. Trust me. Next game, they're not gonna shoot like that. They're not gonna shoot like that.
The fucking guy that picked off of out of the street, him. Ben McLemore, bro.
No, he's a shooter. I told y'all he was a shooter. I told y'all. I've been told y'all Ben McLemore was a shooter. I told y'all he was a shooter.
Exactly, bro. I knew Ben McLemore was a shooter, bro. Cause I was watching him when he was in Houston with Harden in the playoffs too, and in the regular season, he was a shooter for them. Yeah, that was a good pickup for the Lakers, bro. I can't lie.
He's a shooter. He's what they needed. Because they didn't really have. Like I said, they're one of the worst 3-point shooting teams. That's why I was watching this game in awe because they were hitting threes like they were the Warriors in 2016. Like I'm, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I was just so.
Damn, bro.
It's crazy,
bro. It's just a humbling day, bro.
And some of y'all in the chat, bro. In the Discord chat, the only reason I'm aggravated is because somebody was like, "I'm not watching till Harden come back." Like, bro, come on, bro. Like, why are you doing that, bro? Why are you disrespecting two champions, bro? Like, I think we would have probably won if he was here too, but why are you disrespecting two champions, bro? Like, don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy, bro.
Like, we can't win regular season games without the. Come on, bro. Don't be disrespectful. It's disrespectful.
Somebody said LaMarcus is a power forward, but no excuse to get bodied like that.
Bro, the Laker fans, Kyle Kuzma really posted that gif of LeBron, bro, right after he torched us with the do-rag, that little mustache, he got the little cigarette. Like, come on, bro. He know he's throwing the Nets right now, bro.
You act like we're not going to see them again, though. If they make it to the finals. If they make it to the finals.
You're Kyle Kuzma, bro. Who are you?
I mean, he is straight right now. He's straight right now. He's straight right now
because he got his ring, bro. He got his ring because of who? LeBron and AD. This nigga was averaging like 13, bro.
Bro, chill, bro. Why you? Bro,
take him off the Lakers and he's nothing, bro. Like this dude.
Why you doing him like that? Why you doing like that?
Kyle Kuzma's worried about fucking IG baddies instead of getting in the gym and working with his thing, bro. Kyle Kuzma was supposed to hold down the Lakers while LeBron and AD was out, bro. And what he did, bro. Even though they win games, when he was there, bro. He's supposed to be giving me 25 a night, bro. You supposed to be taking over, but nah, bro. He want to give me like 13 on like 8 for 24 shooting type shit.
Hey, look, you ain't have to say the numbers though.
But I want let me move on to the topic because I want to address this Claxton versus Montrezl Harrell thing. Like my thoughts on that, right? Montrezl Harrell is better than Nicholas Claxton. All right, we just gotta get that out. We just gotta get that out there. He is better than Claxton. He was a 6th man of the year. People gotta forget that Montrezl Harrell was as a 6th man of the year. So that matchup, Claxton kind of got exposed. You know what I'm saying? And it's again, it's not even Claxton's. Like I'm not even mad at Claxton tonight because, like I said again, he usually guards point guards very well. It's just that Dennis Schroeder has a very, very fast, quick step. You can't really, blame him. He's 6'11". You can't stay with every point guard. You know what I'm saying? Like we saw Nicholas Claxton shut down Damian Lillard. We saw him shut down a couple good guards. But Dennis Schroeder's got the best of him. And with the Montrezl Harrell thing, he just doesn't have. He's just too skinny. You know what I'm saying? He can't. Montrezl Harrell kind of seemed like a bully tonight. You know, he seemed like that older brother tonight to Claxton, just bullying him a little bit.
Like, look, when we had DeAndre Jordan on Montrezl Harrell, bro, Montrezl Harrell was getting exposed, bro.
Yeah.
The last game, he was getting exposed. That's crazy, bro.
Hey, isn't? I know Dennis Schroeder. I don't be paying attention to him like that, but he was almost Sixth Man of the Year too one time.
Yeah, he was in OKC, bro.
Yeah.
But the thing, bro,
they got a good squad.
Dennis Schroeder, bro, he got in Kyrie's head, bro. I can't lie, he did.
No, he didn't.
You don't think so?
Why you say that?
Cause, bro, the dude was toying with him, bro. Like
I didn't even really see I didn't even really get to see I seen what happened, but I didn't get it. Like I didn't.
That was some bullshit, bro. That whole situation was bullshit, bro.
Schroeder is out here.
It wasn't no getting in his head shit. It was just the refs. It was the refs because people talk on the basketball court all the time. That didn't even look like
Schroeder, bro, was doing full court presses in the first quarter on Kyrie. God damn.
But it wasn't like Kyrie pushed him though. Like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like Kyrie people do that all the time in the NBA. They be talking. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't even the worst. Like, as far as talking goes, that's not even the worst. Like, somebody getting in their face kind of moment in the NBA. I've seen a lot worse than that, and they both got ejected. I was like,
I know Julian's not gonna like this, but it's not hard to get Kyrie off his mental game though. A little bit. Let's just be real though with that. Like, he's a little stuff. Come on, dude.
I get.
I'm not trying to I'm just saying.
Chat, how we feel about this chat? Chat, how we feel about this chat?
But Kyrie is a little soft in the mental game. He is.
I've never seen Kyrie really go back and forth.
He's probably going to take another vacation.
That's what I'm saying. He's never had an ejection. I mean, look, you feel me? It takes a lot of mental strength to come.
Oh, we lost Julian? Yo?
Yeah, he faded out for a second.
We lost him.
But look, now people are clowning Kevin Durant, bro, because he didn't do anything this game. I mean, bro, it's his second game back off of injury. He has minutes restriction, bro. I don't expect him. I can't expect him.
Bro, like that's what I don't understand people saying carry him.
Yeah. He's coming off on an injury, bro. Because if that was LeBron, bro, the Lakers fans would have mad excuses like, bro, come off the injury, bro. Let him get used to everybody again. KD was out for 2 months, bro. This is a whole new team right now, bro. He has to get used to LaMarcus, Blake, AJ.
Yeah.
My fault. But yeah, it takes a lot of mental strength to come back 3-1 in the finals. Never been done before, so he's never been ejected before, you feel me? It's a little never been ejected. Harden threw what's it called? Y'all remember when Harden threw his setup one time? Yeah. But Harden getting some more confrontations than Kyrie. Kyrie don't even do that. AJ, that's Mr. 3-1. Don't do that. That's Mr. 3-1 for life. Never ever been done. Never ever been done in life.
Bro, yo, AJ.
Yeah.
So I got one question. What was one thing, like just out of this whole game, what was one thing that you were alarmed about this game? Like the thing that alarms you the most about this game?
All right, can everybody go after him and just say one thing?
Oh, what worried me? You talking about?
Yes. What alarmed you the most about this game? Like that, this is a problem.
Everything. Yeah.
The first thing right off the bat is the rebounding. That always worries me. But the rebounding definitely worried me. And
6'11", he had 2 rebounds, bro. That's
the rebounding. Blake Griffin.
Last game.
17 minutes, 0 rebounds. 17 minutes, 0 rebounds.
This is why I was saying, bro, we should have went after JaVale McGee, bro. He would have been a solid defender, bro.
Blake Griffin, 17 minutes.
There's one thing that's just on my mind that alarms me the most, and that's LaMarcus Aldridge getting bodied. That alarmed me.
Bro,
that shows you LaMarcus had him against the beat.
Nah, bro. Andre Drummond is a big guy, though, bro.
He's getting destroyed. It's not going to be close. It's going to be horrible. Unless he figures out something, puts on, maybe about 50 pounds. No, he's getting the fucking destroyed.
It's just. He's 280. Andre Drummond's 280, though.
the chat's saying Nash. I have to go with the chat. Like the whole game plan from the beginning was the most atrocious thing that I saw, and I always will say it. If you set your team up to fail from the beginning, it's going to be a constant battle to get back, and that's when players get hurt, and that's when you have a problem not to. He's not making the right calls, and he doesn't recognize it. Somebody said it earlier in the Discord chat where we all said it, where it's like he doesn't recognize what's not working quick enough. And it's like that was my biggest thing with them was like, how do you keep letting these guys switch and be okay with it and constantly putting you in a position and then not taking somebody out when it's clearly not working? Like, to me, that was the biggest thing.
Another thing that really alarmed me was the turnovers. The turnovers were terrible. So many things. I saw Bruce Brown give it to somebody.
Facts. That little bounce pass.
He gave him the fucking ball like it was giving a kid candy. Just give it to him.
He didn't throw it.
Like he was on our team or something.
Dude, like it was stupid. He just gave it to him.
He just threw it to him, bro. I was like, yo.
Like Bruce Brown loses all of his fucking IQ when it comes to passing the fucking ball. And then LaMarcus Aldridge had like 10 turnovers.
The playoffs, bro. I'm gonna really I might punch my TV one day.
Turnovers, rebounding, getting bodied, rotations, switching was all bad.
This is you cannot switch against this Lakers team, bro. Because look, bro. Imagine if Kyrie ends up
body
Drummond or AD.
That's a good matchup, though. That's not G shit. That's a good matchup. Like all jokes aside, bro. That's a good matchup. Chill out. I'm dead ass serious.
A lot of trolling,
bro. Chioza tried to take it up on what's his name? He tried to take it up on Trez, bro. Like what are you doing, Chioza? Why are you trying to go into the paint on these guys, bro? They're clearly
and then he throws up a fucking layup when he's not even looking. He just kind of tosses it up and then all of the fucking rim in the backboard. It just kind of hits the side of it like a retard. Like I don't know what I'm watching. I'm watching like a 4-year-old kid try to shoot a fucking layup.
Chill out, bro.
No, I'm going in, bro. Like Chioza pissed me off. So I don't even know why. He didn't do anything. He just kind of pissed me off. And Harden is the turnovers, the rebounding, LaMarcus Aldridge getting babied.
Facts.
That's what happened. He got babied. There was nothing
no
more.
Excuse for him, bro. There was no excuse, bro.
Nothing less. There's nothing less. He got babied. It was bad.
That's the only reason why I keep telling y'all that I'm scared of the 76ers. Like, I really feel like they can push us to about 7 games because of Lamar, because of our interior defense, and Embiid is just going to feast on that.
The 76ers over the Lakers. I don't know about the Sixers. The Lakers seem like more of a threat.
No, I know. I'm saying from stopping, bro. We got to worry about coming out of the East first too, before we worry about the finals.
Oh yeah, you're right. You talking about
that's what I'm saying. Like, we got to go through these teams, bro. I think we're the second seed right now, bro.
Because, we're still the first. But we're tied for first.
We're tied for first right now. We're tied. Same loss and same wins with the 76ers. That's what I'm saying, bro. This is critical, man, because this is
all it takes is for a team, bro, to just have good really really good offense, because it's gonna take breathtaking offense to compete with us. But that's all a team, and then they just do everything that they're supposed to do, bro.
I just want to see somebody.
That's all it takes for somebody to beat us.
Nobody tries to get a rebound.
Nobody boxes out.
Nobody. It's just like all of Drummond. Drummond has a rebound every time. It's just going to him. Like it's bad. The rebounding is terrible.
They don't box
the
out.
Defense,
They just watch the ball go up.
Switching. We're getting exposed, and it's.
Bro, you know what lineup?
Easy fixes. Try to.
You know what lineup?
And stop switching. It's simple, but no, it's the same problem every game.
Fight through the screens, bro. Stop switching, bro.
Bro, so let's say we get to the finals, right? And we playing the Lakers, right? And the little lineups pop up, and you see LeBron at the 1, and you see Kuzma at the 2, and you see Trez at the 3, you see Andre and you see AD at the 4, Andre at the 5.
How would you say at the 5?
How would you say all of them get rebounds? Oh my god, that'd be toxic. What if they did that?
So I was listening to KD on this yesterday. He was not yesterday, 2 days ago. He was talking about the Rockets, right? When he played them in the Western Conference Finals, he was saying that it made it hard for the Warriors because the Rockets were switching everything because it just made it hard for Curry to do his all
2018
and all that. Yeah, 2018. So I'm guessing, bro, that Mike D'Antoni is making them switch everything, bro.
I told, bro, who was we talking about this? Who was I talking about this with last time, bro? Because I swear to God, it's just I be seeing the same shit. I swear to God, I do, bro. You be seeing, and the team is more deep offensively.
Yeah,
but like, bro, I'm telling you, all like Mike D'Antoni, bro, he's seen so much success with that format that I feel like he's almost stuck in that mindset. Like he's almost limited to that. He did see success with it. You feel me? They did.
You see, he didn't win no shit.
Hey, but no, I'm saying like they exactly. That's why exactly. Who was I talking to? Was I talking to this? Was I talking to you about this earlier when I said like a big part of Harden's failures is the coach is Mike D'Antoni. I was talking about this somebody earlier, but like. Yeah, but like, he won 3. They won 3 games. You know what I'm saying against, and that shows that you have a good team. But it's like that's not winning basketball at the end of the day. Like at the end of the day, it's not winning basketball, bro. Outscore the opponent is not winning basketball.
If DeAndre Jordan would have been like Clint Capella, bro, we would have been Gucci, bro. That's all DeAndre needs because when he showed effort, he's shown how capable of a good center he is when he shows effort on the defensive end and on the rebounds. He's capable of doing it. I just don't know why he doesn't want to do it. It's like he's lazy because we all know he's capable of doing it, bro. Look at the Pacers game and look at like a couple other games. Like there was some games when he was doing his thing a little bit. I can't lie. Like he has it, bro. I know he can do it, but it's just his effort. He just didn't try.
I might get hate for this, but Bruce Brown is a liability.
No, you're not lying, bro.
All right, hold on. Let me change the topic real quick. Let me change the topic real quick.
See him drive cats, get a wide open look, and then run into the paint one more time.
Let me change the topic, bro.
And every time he goes up, it's getting sent to fucking South Africa.
He always try to
puts up that little fucking retarded ass floater that never goes in, and he can't shoot. He doesn't shoot, and he's too small. Like he can't really guard big guys. Like I like his defense, I like his energy, but when you're small, that doesn't really play a part.
You can't do anything about it.
You're going up against somebody who's taller than you and bigger. Like it doesn't matter how good of defense and how good of energy you have. It'll take the energy out of you, right? And you will. And
now you can't come. You can't.
For you. It's just a bad matchup.
Bruce did have 7 rebounds though. You can't come at Bruce because he had 7. He was one of the leading rebounders tonight. And that's bad. Yeah, but that's bad though.
He's still a liability. I'll give him that. He tries. Like nobody else tried. I give it to him. He tries. I love that. But no, he's still a liability at the end of the day. Just when he's like, I don't know. But I'm not sure.
Against the healthy Lakers, I think he'll be a liability.
Yeah, let me change the topic though.
Against just a healthy team that's bigger.
But if he just learned how to hit open shots, bro, like it wouldn't even be like.
At least fucking
he hits some open shots.
No, he does hit open shots. He is open shots. He does.
He just doesn't shoot the fucking ball. Just shoot it.
You want to know what I hate what he do too, bro? When he misses the layup, bro, he tries to put it back up and he gets blocked. Like, come on, bro. Just rebound the ball and look for somebody to pass out to reset the offense, bro. Don't try to put it up with somebody right behind you, ready to block you. You gotta have better IQ, bro. Come on, man.
Let me change the topic because I'm not gonna put everything on Bruce. It wasn't Bruce.
No,
it's not.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm gonna change the topic though.
He's a liability. I'm just pointing it out. I love his effort. I love that he actually can get some rebounds, but with a good rebounding team and everybody that's healthy, it's a liability. I'm not saying he's bad. I'm not saying that, but it's simple. I'm not blaming it all on Bruce. This game isn't on Bruce. I'm just kind of pointing it out, if you get what I mean.
Man, Steve Nash, bro, he got out coached.
Somebody said Bruce Brown should be guarding Schroeder. But yeah, let me just change the topic. I was gonna ask the chat. Do you guys think Alizé is done for? Is he done up? Is it over for Alizé? If Sunday's coming, is it over for Alizé?
Come on, bro. Steve Nash is dumb, bro. Alizé is better than Bruce Brown. No disrespect to Bruce Brown. They do the same thing. Alizé is 6'7", Bruce Brown is 6'4", so that means and Alizé is a better defender than him from what I've seen so far. Like Alizé, he can contest shots better than Bruce, bro, because he's bigger than him, bro. He can hold his own, bro, with his size. Bruce Brown, bro, he's too small. But I love his
I said last stream that like Alizé is literally what Bruce wants to be. Like, but he's just Bruce, but like kind of taller than me. Like he's just Bruce, but taller. And
the problem is Nash does not put the correct individuals on the other players to guard them. He keeps trying to put small guys on big guys, which is part of the switching problem. He seems to think that everybody on his team can guard anybody at any given time during the game, which is why we sit there and constantly go, why isn't Alizé in there? Why isn't Claxton in there on that guy? Why is Bruce Bound trying to guard Andre Drummond? Like, it's all part of a bigger problem as far as defense not really being a focus of a D'Antoni Nash setup, because that's what it is. It's a D'Antoni Nash offense that doesn't really put defense as a top thing, and that's always been the problem with it. Even before some of y'all ever started watching basketball or may have been born, I was watching D'Antoni do the same fucking thing that Nash is doing right now, and defense was never an important factor. And that's part of the problem here is, yes, Alizé can obviously guard some other players, but the question is Alizé going to come back, and to bring up one of AJ's topics, because AJ had a couple topics tonight. Talk about Dr. J, talk about Elise, but he also brought, like, he posted something about Nash saying Dinwiddie's way ahead. Is that, like, do we drop Alizé because Dinwiddie might show up?
Yeah.
I mean, there is some factors there. I don't know if that plays, like, if we keep Alizé, that means Dinwiddie can't come back. I don't know if we're at our roster spots, or it does expand for playoffs. So
let me read what Steve Nash said here, just in case y'all didn't know. He said this before the game, y'all. He said, Spencer Dinwiddie is ahead of schedule on his ACL rehab, but that there is no clear determination whether Dinwiddie will rejoin the team, healthy or not, for the playoff push.
I don't think Spencer's going to come back.
But that's still leaving it wide open.
Yeah, why is he giving us mixed signals then?
Yeah.
If he wasn't coming back, he would have been like, he's not coming back. Like, you can just simply just say he's not coming back. He's not going to be in the playoff push. You can just clearly say it. You know what I'm saying? But he left the door wide open. Like, he has a chance to come back. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's like, will you keep Alizé?
You don't say that if you're shutting the door. If you're shutting the door and he's not coming back, you come out and say, yeah, dude's not coming back. Straight up.
No, you're right, because he only had a partial ACL tear. He didn't completely tear it. It was a partial tear. So I'm guessing it's faster.
If they bring back those Nets jerseys, bro. Oh my God, my bad though, bro. If they bring back them Nets jerseys, bro, the one with Katie and Kyrie in the pic, I think they're just like straight like black and red, bro. With that Nike check.
Oh yeah,
bro.
I'm joining just clear.
Yeah, I'll be buying one of those. I think they're going to keep Alizé. I really do.
Yeah,
I think after tonight's game, that would be one of the dumbest things I could finally say. I finally saw Sean Marks do really something stupid besides signing DJ. But that's
unless he finds somebody else to replace that rebounding. But I don't know where else he's going to get that.
Did the time expire? Has it expired, or
It expired.
No, I'm talking about I'm just talking about in free agency though. You can still sign somebody.
Okay, yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, yeah. No, the buyout's over. Buyout deadline.
Yeah, the buyout. I mean, you're right, but again, we've heard nothing. But I mean, I think after tonight's game, you have to either keep the man or have a backup plan of somebody that you know. Like maybe drop him and go for another big that can actually
it's too late.
Rebound in the free agency, but
somebody grabbed up. Who grabbed up Dwayne Dedmon? Somebody grabbed him up. I forgot who grabbed him up. Oh, did he got him?
They don't even play him.
The Heat got him.
He rides the bench, bro.
Oh, okay.
The Heat have him.
That's the only player I could think like could replace Alizé's he's like rebounding in free agency.
I'm so tight. Don't we have second round picks right now, bro?
Yeah.
We actually have a ton of. I think we do have
We have
a bunch
eight.
of. We have a ton of second round picks for next year's draft. So it's not going to be.
We have 8 second round
to
picks.
Rely on Sean Marks to go digging in his hat of tricks because he does have a lot of seconds to work with next year.
And guess what? Guess what the Nuggets traded for JaVale McGee, bro? A second round pick. Crazy, bro. Like we could have had JaVale. JaVale, he would have been doing his thing in under the rim. He would have been doing his thing, but.
My Holy King said, what happened to Whiteside? He didn't get bought out. He's still on the Kings. Like I said, all those players you guys wanted, it's done for because the buyout deadline is over.
There's no point in really talking about it.
Yeah, there's no point in talking about it. It's free agency or bust.
Free agency, buyout market. It's the team we have, we're going to have to live for it. We're going into the playoffs with this team. This is the team that we're going
it's either this team or you get somebody in free agency. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what it is. And then the last thing I was going to say about with Dr. J, if you guys didn't see what Dr. J said, this just adds on to the bad night tonight. It just piles it on. One of the Nets legends just talk about the Nets like this. So if you guys didn't see what Dr. J said, first of all, he was on Danny Green's podcast, and Danny Green asked him, "Yo, who are you more allegiant to, the Nets or the Sixers?" So Dr. J ended up saying he's more allegiant to the Sixers. He's a Sixers guy over the Nets. And then he went on to say, Danny Green asked him, "Oh, how do you feel about the Nets getting all these players?" And then
what is that?
Yeah, whoever put somebody on mute. Whoever is doing that, put your shit on mute. Yeah. Then Danny Green asked him, "How do you feel about the Nets getting all these players?" And Dr. J said, I feel like the Nets are buying a championship. He compared the Nets to the Yankees, which makes no sense. And then he said the Nets are buying a championship with all these players. So
he said that Dr. J.
Yeah, Dr. J said that. Yeah.
I seen that quote, bro, but I did not know that he said that. Damn.
Yeah, he said the Nets are.
That sucks, bro.
So I want to ask the chat how you guys feel about Dr. J doing all this,
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Deep down,
he did play for the Sixers.
No, you know what it is? That part didn't hurt me though. The part that when he's like, okay, the Sixers, I chose the Sixers over the Nets. I was like, okay. I mean, I still was hurt about it, of course, but I'm saying like the part after where he just disregards Sean Marks building a team from ground up and just says we're buying. First of all, the NBA, you can't buy a chip in the NBA because the NBA has a salary cap. It's not like baseball. We have a salary cap, so you can't just buy a chip. You can't just buy players. You can't overpay for players because they stopped that. They've been stopped that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm confused why he said that. And then the other part where I'm confused is like, this is kind of where I think Dr. J is a casual fan, or he doesn't. This is why I knew he kind of doesn't really rock with the Nets, because he disregarded Sean Marks' whole process, his whole build-up of the Nets. He just disregarded. He said, "Oh, these guys are just buying players to win a chip. Like, you got all these players with all stars. Like, that's something like." Dr. J, were you here when Sean Marks when took over from Billy King and just had Budinger and Quincy AC on the team? Were you here when? Like, did you see the process? You know what I'm saying?
You could tell. Yeah, you could tell. You could tell a casual and a random person to a real Nets fan when you can see what was built and why these people were attracted to this team because of what was built in the process.
He knows how it's built. He knows that you can't literally buy a chip, but he's basically like just being disrespectful. He's basically saying
that's I'm like, bro,
a bunch of players on the team.
How you say this?
He knows he's not a casual. He knows that you can't do that this isn't baseball. But he's just basically showing disapproval that he doesn't like that.
Yeah, it's like, bro, you can't. Like I said, KD and Kyrie chose to come to the Nets. Harden forced his way here. Harden put on.
We traded everybody for him.
Harden went to his GM.
We don't have draft picks. We don't have that with us. We don't have.
Yeah, Harden.
We lost on Karras, Jared Allen, Torian Prince, 4 picks, 4 swaps.
Harden went to his GM and said, "I want to be traded to the Nets right now."
Yeah, bro.
And so how is that buying a chip if Harden forced himself here? You know what I'm saying? If
I was
it
saying, bro, I
how's
was
that
saying
buying a
earlier
chip?
to somebody,
Yeah.
I like, bro, if you a Brooklyn fan, bro, you supposed to be happy, but you gonna have to learn to get really thick skin, bro, because people are just not going to. And even, bro, even a basketball great, bro, who played for the organization, you would think that he would be like, bro, people are just not going. No matter how, it don't matter how it came up to be. I think more people like are gonna more people will come at Harden and KD because that's just the stigma of them, you know. And bro, if you just gonna have to learn to get everybody who fought with the Nets gonna have to learn to get that skin, bro, because there will, bro, niggas will talk. This is probably gonna be the most shitted on organization, like probably for the next like decade.
His jersey's in the rafters. His jersey's in the rafters, and he's shitting on the Nets, which is like what?
Yes, bro.
His jersey, you're retired.
It's not gonna be respected, bro, and it's unfortunate, but that's just the reality of it. Like, it's not gonna be respected.
We're the most hated team. We're gonna get think about the Warriors. Think about Warriors fans. Imagine being like a Warriors fan, like being there from the bottom when the Warriors were bad, when the Warriors were really bad, and then be like, you're a bandwagon, and then get on you when you lose a game. Like, you're gonna have to get over it. It's gonna happen. And embrace it.
Nobody likes a shitty team.
We went from a team with a backcourt of Randy Foye, Sean Kilpatrick, and Isaiah Whitehead, and now we have Harden, KD, and Kyrie.
But nobody likes the team that you used to bag on and being a butt of an NBA joke. No, to go into being what we are now. It's like you're not gonna win ever as a fan. It's like you were an easy target before, and now you've gone the complete opposite. And the expectations are high, so it's easy for them to jump from that to, oh, well, you guys, if you don't win it the first year, you guys are losers. You guys suck. You're this, you're that. Jesus. Like, that's how it is. And unfortunately, if we don't win, you're gonna you better have thick skin to be a Nets fan.
Even like just as soon as Harden got here, like it just changed everything, bro. Like it did, and like I know like OG Nets fans, like people who have really like, I know you look at that Dr. J video and you brush it off, but I know that shit kind of hurt deep down.
It hurts.
Like it's going to, but it's
bro. He shitted on the Nets. His jersey is in the Raptors, bro. I just came. I just came from Barclays. I looked straight eye to eye. I seen Dr. Julius Irving in the Rafters in Barclays Center. That's why I'm surprised he's like shitting on the Nets like this. You know what I'm saying? Oh wait, hold on.
He forgot where he came from, man.
Let me address the real quick. I didn't put no words in Harden's mouth. He wanted to come to Brooklyn. He even said it himself.
Yeah, bro.
His number one choice was Brooklyn. When they said where Harden requests a trade, number one Brooklyn. Then there was a whole bunch of other teams, but he wanted to come to Brooklyn, bro.
It was Brooklyn.
It was Brooklyn. Yeah, like, he didn't want to go to the Miami or Sixers. He wanted to come to Brooklyn first. His second option was probably Miami or the Sixers, but his number one place of choice was Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying?
You have to accept that.
Yeah, I'm not putting no words in the heart. He wanted to come here, bro. That was his number one spot.
I remember that shit vividly.
Yeah.
I will say this team has perfected this year. The Nets have perfected it, toying with my emotions throughout the whole season. Because right when you don't think we're going to win, we win, piss everybody off. And then we lose a game we think we should win. And it goes back and forth of like, and you see it in the chat, you see it on ESPN, you see it like everybody's changing from one side. Oh, they're the greatest. Oh, they're in trouble. Oh, they're the greatest. We do it ourselves. We've all been guilty in here of going way above the rim and being like, oh, nobody's capping on us, and then we're like,
nobody's stopping us, and there's no way we lose.
It's an exciting time. Emotions are high. Emotions are high.
Our egos, bro, be.
And this is a game where you like, you know what, we're not unbeatable. You know, this is a humbling moment. You humble yourselves after a game like this, after having all this talent, and on all this and losing. It puts you in check, and I like, of course, horrible.
I like this for us, low key. I like this for us.
That Pistons game put us in check. and we lost like 3 games after that.
Hey, AJ, not to interrupt, but AJ, DJ Chasm and Polo are in the waiting room. I don't know if you were planning on bringing them up tonight or not. Just thought I'd throw that out there.
Yeah, bring up DJ Chasm. Yeah, bring DJ. I know DJ Chasm want to come up here. But yeah, I'm only gonna bring up 2 more people, y'all, because it's kind of getting late now.
Yo, can I bring up Polo after Chasm? Because Polo Ben hit me up. He hit me up before the game too.
Yeah. We can bring up Polo after Chasm. Yeah, bring up Polo.
All right, bet.
But yeah, y'all, like it's a gift and a curse. Like having these like such a good team and the caliber of players we have. Like you have to really like sit down and understand like what players we have all on the same team at once, all on the that like think about the big 3, think about what we have around. Like it's a gift and a curse, bro. Like if Dr. J, who is a legend, bro, he's a legend here. Like if he doesn't respect that, like just be prepared, bro. Like when especially if we win, bro. Like if we lose, that's just gonna be
bro. That shit hurts, bro. Cause
I'm not even gonna like put that in the fucking air. But when we win, because we will, you feel me? Like
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like when we win, I don't want to hear no Dr. J talk. He can stay in Philly. Stay in Philly, Dr. J. Stay in Philly, Dr. J. But it just hurts because
he ain't a legend no more.
Yeah, I lost big respect after that. I was like, nah, I'm taking him out of my legend books after that.
Jersey out the rafter, they be petty.
I don't know, man.
They're not gonna do that.
No, they're not gonna do that.
They're not gonna do that. But
I would.
Oh my God,
I would be petty.
That would be funny as fuck, bro. That would be fucking funny.
Because if it weren't for Dr. J, quite honestly, nobody would know who the Nets were for quite a long time, and that's just the facts, you know. Like,
but it just hurts because, like, first of all, we know we're gonna get shitted on after this game by the whole community. Everybody in the world is probably gonna troll us. The next 6-4. What's our next game? When's our next game? Monday, Tuesday, whenever. Monday. The next few days, people are going to still be trolling us about this Lakers loss. Like, they're going to be shitting on us. So to add on to Dr. J doing that, it's just like, come on, son.
But hey, for a positive though, and I'll give LaMarcus credit for this. I just saw he tweeted twice, and he said, first he said, "This one's on me," and then he said a minute later, "I have to watch film. I can't get past how bad I was defensively." So at least the man acknowledges it, and that's what you want to see. Unlike some other...
I've never heard DeAndre Jordan actually be like...
I was just going to say that. Unlike any other 7-footer that says I need to get better
myself.
I want to hear that, though.
And blame myself for this loss because I did absolutely terrible. I didn't put effort. But no.
Yeah, he said that in the interview?
To it, and I love that.
He said that in the interview?
That's what, like, when you look for that stuff, like, if you're a coach, you gotta love that. You have to love that.
Yeah, and 3 minutes prior to that, it said it started with me. I started out pretty passive tonight. Said his passivity rubbed off on his teammates. I'm gonna be better. I'm still getting my legs back. I haven't played this many in games in a while. No excuses. So you want to hear that. But back to you, AJ.
What's good, Chasm?
I'm so fucking mad right now, son. I can't stand my Nets right now.
You got your Timberlands on?
Yo, chill.
You got your Timberlands on?
Yo, first off, let me address fucking Coach Clapp, bro. I can't stand Steve Nash, bro. Like, tell me what changes did he make like throughout the game? Tell me, because I did not see no changes.
No adjustments.
What adjustments, chat? Tell me, because I didn't see anything that Nash did to affect the game, bro. Tell me.
None, no changes, bro.
Thank you, none, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm telling y'all, okay, so Nets. Okay, so like defense is not a skill; it's effort, bro. We do not put effort on defense, and I don't know why.
Talk about it.
I don't fucking know why, bro. Like, why? It's not a skill. It's just effort and pride, bro. It's effort and pride.
That's nice.
Read like Boundin. It's fucking effort, bro.
It is.
And we can't like do that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so tight for me right now, because for me, like, there's no excuse for me, like, how we lose to a team without AD, Braun, Kuzma, for me, so Wesley Matthews. Come on, bro.
Gasol.
Like, come on. This is bullshit today. Like, I'm so tight at this team.
Talk about it.
I'm so tight at this team right now, bro. Like,
yeah. Let it
oh
out.
my goodness gracious, bro. And yo, from LaMarcus. This nigga has to hit the fucking weight room today, son.
Yeah, he got exposed. He got exposed today.
Baby today,
he got exposed today, boy.
Like, there's no excuse. Like, yo,
he made him look his age for real. Like he made him look like he was 35, bro.
Yeah.
Like, come on, from LaMarcus. We gotta hit the fucking weight room. Like, come on, bro. Like, yo, the Blake Griffin. Where the fuck were you today, son?
Where was them knees at? That's the question. Where was them knees at?
Oh my god.
Where was your knees at, bro?
It's like, bro, this nigga so
gone.
Like, Blake, like, come on, what Blake? Oh my gosh,
we ain't forget about them.
17 minutes.
I ain't never forgot about
DJ Chasm.
Hey, DJ, the chat wants to make sure you're okay, man.
DJ Chasm.
I think you're about to cry.
DJ Chasm. Nah. Let DJ Chasm rock. Let DJ Chasm rock. Keep going, DJ Chasm. Keep going, bro.
Like, it's just like defense is not a skill; it's an effort. And where is our effort? Like, we have to play defense.
It's both. Yeah.
Like, it's not no skill. Like, trust me, for me, so like I used to play a ball, bro. Like, it's not a skill; it's just effort. And know your man, know the gaps, and know everything. Like, come on, it's simple for me. Basketball and Coach Clapp, like he doesn't do nothing, and we can't switch every time. Like, for me, like today, I seen like Nicholas on shooter. I'm like, oh my god, no, I seen that twice.
Yeah.
Because like people sleep how quick Dennis is. He's so quick, bro.
Yeah.
He's fast,
Yeah.
and you can't switch Claxton on shooter.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
Like, come on, like it's just like, yo, if I'm Sean Marks, like I like have to call like Steve Nash up and just tell him, if we go into these like playoffs, if I see switching, you're fired.
Facts.
Like I swear, bro. If I see switching, you're fired. Like every Nets a player in that book, every Nets a player.
Yeah.
For me, should be like sad for me today, because I can't believe that we lose to this team without AD. Braun.
Nah, it does hurt. It hurts. Like seeing LeBron and AD like flex on us, like I was like, nah, this shit is getting out of hand.
I'm like, oh my.
You remember when Andre Drummond got like an and one on LaMarcus, and then they like all flex? It was like he's a baby, he's too small. Like they all three of them stood up. It's like the whole bench stood up. It was like flexing on the Nets. I was like, nah.
And that got me so mad for me, because like Drummond is so trash, bro. And Drummond scored 20 and had, come on, LaMarcus, is you trash, bro? And now, by me seeing that, now I'm scared of Joel now and B now. I'm scared of that nigga now, because for me before I was like, yo, come on, for me, LaMarcus is a skill like a big man too for me.
Oh yeah, we was talking about it earlier. Yeah. Remember we were talking about it earlier? Remember that?
Remember that? We talking about that shit. Yeah, and now I see this. I'm like, oh my god, for me. So this nigga about to for me like, oh my god, like toy with you. But yo, I like Steve Nash, bro. Steve has to do a better job of like making sure his team is like ready to like a play, because every time it's a slow start. I don't know why, bro. Yeah. Why is it every time a slow start? Yeah. Like, he's not a good coach. Like, he's a bad coach. I can't believe Sean Marks for me hired this man, bro. I can't believe it.
Yeah, it's like, for me, like y'all know me, I've been talking about Steve Nash. If you know this channel, you can go about my first 3 videos. I've been talking how bad Steve. I don't know why. I think I became numb to it. That's what's sad about this. I've become so numb to Steve Nash. Like, I just know he's gonna be trash. Like when Steve Nash matches up against any coach in this league, when he matches up against any coach in this league, it's like I know he's gonna get outcoached. I just know it. You know what I'm saying? It's like no chance. It's no chance. He has no chance. Yeah, I know he's gonna get outcoached. It's like I become so numb to it, which is scary. I just know he's trash. I know he's gonna be trash. I know the rotations are gonna be bad. It's just like it's like once in a blue moon where we get a good game from Steve. You know what I'm saying? It's once in a blue moon, but it's just scary for me. Like I really be numb to it. Like this guy really is.
And to be honest, bro, like people might get like mad at me, but if we're playing a good team, like I'm saying like a good team,
yeah.
Joe Harris like has to come like off the bench. I'm sorry. I'm so like,
You do, bro.
he has to come off the bench. Like I'm sorry. Like he cannot start if we're playing a good team. I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, this game def exposed him.
No defense at all.
Yeah, this game def exposed Joe a little bit on that.
Chad, we know that now, right?
Yeah.
Chad, we accept that now, right? Because y'all have been really y'all have been really like real rebellious about that. Like every stream, like the past month.
Who would you have started? Who would you have started tonight? It definitely Brown. I wouldn't have wanted to see. Would you want to see Brown?
A full healthy squad. I'm thinking of a full.
No, right now, like today. Who do you think?
Oh,
I would have started Shamit.
Because I thought it was today. I don't think you. What were your options?
Yeah.
Shamit, Bruce Brown.
Today, Joe should have started this game. And
I'm talking about a healthy.
There's nobody in the subs.
A healthy team for sure. I don't think that's even a question.
But they think it is. They think some of them think it's a question.
Yeah, I remember the first time I said that. First time I said, yo, Joe, I was like, yo, with a full squad, Joe should go to the bench. The first time I said that on this channel, mad people was hating on me. Like, are you crazy? Joe Harris not going on the bench. Yeah, I was getting trashed. I was getting trashed for that.
Bro.
Like I want the chat to like watch film. For me, like I'm like chat. Watch the film and then just see, cause Joe cannot guard a 3, a 4, or a 5, or a fucking 2. Like he can't guard at all, bro. Like he has no like a defense at all, and people lock him up, bro. If it's a good team, like he gets locked up. So like that's what I'm saying. He has to like come like off the bench, and now I'm seeing like this game exposed us bad, bro. Especially like Boundin, I would like bench. Oh my goodness, bro. Like I'm mad, bro. Like, but like, hey, to be like, I'm so like happy for me that we like lost too, because this slaps everyone in the face and says that for me that like we could do this like scoring and shit, but if we don't play defense, we're not for me gonna win at all, bro.
That's facts.
If we don't play like if we don't play like defense for me, so we're not gonna win.
Yeah.
So this game it slapped us in the face, and hopefully for me we play like defense now. It showed tonight.
If y'all watch the game, actually watch it closely. Bro, Joe Harris was terrible on defense tonight.
Terrible, bro.
That's exactly what
AJ Saint, did you guys realize how bad Joe Harris was actually at defense tonight?
I realized how everybody was bad tonight. Yeah, I wasn't just Joe. That's where I was. I saw it. No, yeah. I mean, he wasn't. They hit Joe in the face early because every time he tried to get to his spot, they were on him. They knew what he was going to do. So they clearly...
Yeah, honestly, it's not that hard to...
shooters in the league and have the best percentage from that area, and you're a good team that's doing tape, like the Lakers are, that's what's going to happen to Joe. And Joe doesn't have the skills to get out of that.
And it's not, when you think about it, it's not that hard to lock up Joe Harris. All you got to do is really not. It's not rocket science. All you got to do is take away his 3. And that's what they did. They took away his 3. When
Joe Harris can't create looks for himself.
Yeah, you take away his 3.
If it's a smaller, and if it's a smaller team, Joe has the ability to get in and get a layup. We've seen that, but not against a team like this, like the Lakers. Yeah, he has the ability to get inside. We've seen him do it time and time again, but that's against a team that's a smaller team. And
Harris going to be able to get a layup against.
And when he does get inside,
Anthony Davis and LeBron James.
And when he does get inside, that shit don't be going in sometimes. I gotta be honest about it. Like that.
Yeah, but that's the only time you ever. That's
exactly.
The only time you ever see him like get in is when it's a smaller team, and he can be a little bit more effective. But against a big body team with bigs, like Joe is a liability in that sense. That is true.
And just the moment, it seems like he shies away from the moment, kind of like the mentality. This is why you have to value like a killer mentality or somebody who's really clutch. Because it just seems like in a lot of the moments when we need him, now we not going to say, because I feel like off the top of my head, I can't remember, but I feel like there was games that he, you know, at the like last 2 minutes of the game, he gave us a bucket when we needed it. So I'm not going to.
Joe?
But more times than not, yeah, Joe.
Oh.
But more times than not, I feel like he doesn't like, I don't know, bro. It just feels like
Honestly,
like I don't know. Is that
Frank Vogel is smart because if you guys remember the last time Joe Harris, remember the last time he played the Lakers? Joe Harris had like 6 threes. Remember he lit the Lakers up? He lit the Lakers up last time he played the Lakers. He was going crazy on the Lakers last time. I think we were in LA. He had like 5 or 6 threes. So Frank Vogel didn't. I think that the Lakers didn't forget about that. That's why they took Joe out the game immediately. You know what I'm saying? Immediately. So
and Drummond is making me tight too, saying, this nigga is small. I'm like, Drummond, calm down, bro. Like, all right, bro. Watch next time.
Earn that.
I was about to say, that got me mad. Like, it sucks to say, but
I know nobody was tighter than Rage, yo. Nobody was madder than Rage today.
Guess what? Guess what he made LaMarcus Aldridge look like a baby. He had all the right to do that. Aldridge was a no-show. No show. He didn't do anything on
this nigga Aldridge, bro.
He got some blocks, like he was getting bodied.
I ain't gonna lie, Ray. Whenever he did that motion, all I thought of was you. I was like, man, like he doing this for specifically.
Yo, everybody was like looking at Ray, like
looking at you in your eyes and doing that. Like,
Ray even admitted in chat. I'm like, maybe we picked up the wrong guy. He's like, yeah, maybe we did. He was so pissed.
It's like Drummond listened to everything Rage was saying. Drummond listened to everything Rage was saying. It was like, I'm going crazy tonight.
Drummond is still not a top 20 center. I don't care what
he's not. He's not.
No, but he sucks. He went up against LaMarcus Aldridge. He showed how bad his defense was. I mean, and if you're going up against somebody like a team showing no effort, you're going to be able to do it. And if I'm 7 foot, I'm at least going to get fucking a couple rebounds.
But let's be honest though. Would Drummond have given us what we actually needed? Yes, LaMarcus Aldridge is nice. He brings a different facet to our team. But what did we need from a big man? We needed a big man to get rebounds. And that's what, I don't care how trash Drummond is, the man gets rebounds.
You're right. But
how many rebounds?
I'm just saying, I'm not going to lie. I would have loved Drummond over Aldridge.
How many rebounds did LaMarcus have tonight? How many rebounds LaMarcus had tonight?
Sucks at everything else.
How many rebounds LaMarcus had tonight?
2, but but we know he's not.
Drummond is garbage in a lot of ways, but Drummond is still going to get you easily 10 rebounds a game, which is something we suck at.
Yeah. And plus, too, like I'm so mad. I'm mad like because like we have like former like Spurs coaches and shit, right? And they just like just watching it and not helping, like tell Steve like what to do, like just help Steve out, like you know, these guys are
coach for Steve.
Just help this man out.
Nah, it's a wrap. Steve, it's a wrap for Steve. Like I said, we just gotta like. We know Steve is gonna be like I said. I become numb to this because I just know Steve's gonna do this. I know he's gonna do this. So it's like we just gotta like pray the team outplays. We gotta pray the team carries Steve because Steve is gonna end up holding us back. The team's gonna have to carry Steve to the chip. You know what I'm saying?
But when your next alternative to go to a coach for advice is D'Antoni, you're not getting anything different than Steve's giving you.
Facts.
Yeah. I mean, just let's be honest. Like you have, who is it? Stoudemire. Yeah. Like you have Stoudemire on the bench. You have
Doug Vaughn.
Vaughn might actually do better than the other two. He might give you a more balanced view, but like it's not like he has anybody to turn to that's going to go, hey, try this. They're going to go the same route.
The Nets are gonna have to coach themselves to the finals, yo. We're gonna have to rely on our stars and coach ourselves, and just be like Steve.
Steve, Katie are gonna have to be the coaches.
Steve, we just gotta look at Steve, be like, yo, Steve. All you gotta do is just call a timeout when all you gotta do is just call a timeout. That's all you gotta do, Steve. Just call timeout, Steve. All right, the team will take care of everything. Just call the timeouts at the right time. That's all you gotta do, Steve. All right. That's what.
Bro, I keep saying, bro, that man will be the downfall of us, bro. I said that earlier. Like, one of the first strings, bro. Like, I just have a feeling, bro, he gonna... If anything happens, bro, I feel like it's gonna be because of him, bro. Like, if we knock on wood, I don't think we gonna lose. But if we did, bro, I just feel like it would be because of him.
Yeah.
Steve just like watching the like game 2. I'm like, yo, Steve, call timeout. For me, said they going on a run. Call timeout. Stop the run. Steve, call timeout. And we're still playing. I'm like, this nigga's a dumbass call. I'm tired of this kid. Like, call timeout, bro. Like, Steve, like, what's up? Stop. For me, stop watching the game like a fan, bro.
Coach Clap.
I told y'all New Yorkers, bro, to go put that Timberland boot on him. Y'all ain't listen
You
to me.
said that Timberland boot?
I said just physically assault him one time, and that's it.
If I remember correctly, AJ didn't smack him in the back of the head at the Knicks game.
Security, man. I couldn't get past security, bro.
Like, I swear, every time I see Steve, like, he's like never upset. He's never saying, "Come on, guys, let's go." This nigga's just clapping. What the fuck you clapping for?
No, I mean, that interview, I keep going back to that interview because that interview tells me that Steve Nash got embarrassed tonight, and he knows he did.
He's a clown.
He was looking down. Looking down,
dude, straight,
like a kid who just got fucking exposed for doing for doing something stupid by a teacher.
Try to find the video on that, AJ, of Steve Nash's interview.
Oh, Steve Nash interview.
He looked like he was in trouble.
He looked like my little boy when I caught him. I caught my other son the other day, like in the middle of the night. We're all sleeping, and I hear crumbling, and I walk in the room, and my son's got a whole bag of Chips Ahoy in his bed, and I turn on the light, and he just looks at me, and then he puts his head down. Like, that's what it looked like. It looked like Steve Nash got caught doing something he shouldn't have been doing, and that's coaching.
Yeah.
Yo, we're still like winning, bro. Like, I don't care. For me, it's like we're still like winning the finals. I don't care because I'm telling you, like.
So I'm not ready to sign off on that.
I mean, you still gotta be like, you know what? This game showed, we're not unbeatable. We're not great. But I feel you though. Like, we're still gonna do all like what we gotta do. But it's just like it's still kind of like this game showed our weaknesses. It exposed everything we were bad at, and it made it worse. We did worse than like our worst night that I've seen on defense. This was like obviously the worst defensive thing I've ever seen. Like,
we needed this loss though.
Defense has ever been this bad before in a game.
But we like needed this loss though. So we needed it for me to like slap us in the face. We needed this.
Pistons game. This is like another Pistons game for me.
Exactly, bro. And people have to step up. For me, the role players have to step up. They have to step up. Like, for me, like TLC, like, I don't know, like, smack that kid, bro. Like, just smack him. Like, wake up, bro. Shamit, wake up. Joe Harris, wake up. Jeff Green, come on, yo, Uncle Jeff, wake up. Like, yo, like, what's up with him today? Play.
Uncle Jeff gets a pass for the day, though.
Why?
Because he's been there, stepping up. He's allowed to have a bad game. That man has stepped up above and beyond this year. You have to admit, nobody.
It's one bag. It is one bag. We gotta call it out, but it's one bag game. Yeah, that's true.
But I mean, I think Jeff Green is one of those guys that he is a veteran. He knows what he's got to do. He's not gonna. He got his PBs back tonight, and he's gonna wake up. But I could easily agree with that extreme wake up with other players on the team. Obviously a DJ, obviously a TLC, but
and and plus, right, like Bruce, like from day one, I said that, yo, Bruce, if you don't like develop a corner three,
get out.
Like, for me, then you're useless. I said that long ago, and now for me to look at him now, like, he doesn't like affect us at all. He doesn't affect the game at all. I'm telling y'all, bro. If he doesn't like shoot like a corner threes, like, I'm telling y'all, like, he has to improve.
Yo, AJ.
Yo.
I got one thing. I have like what the ref said on why Kyrie got ejected. You want me to read it?
Nah, I think it's bullshit though. I mean, it's gonna be bullshit. I know it's gonna be bullshit.
Read it.
Do you want me to read it or not? It's all you though. It's up to you.
Yeah, it's alright. Just read it.
All right. So he said. Schroeder and Irving went to nose, verbally taunting each other, and had to be separated. So that time, once I had to separate them, I gave them technical fouls. And then, after being assessed the first technical fouls, both players were warned again to move on. And so when Irving couldn't stop yelling at Schroeder, he was ejected because of that. And then Schroeder kind of waves goodbye to him in a taunting manner, and that's why Schroeder got ejected. So Kyrie got ejected because he kept talking to Schroeder.
That's bullshit, bro. Like, what? It's basketball.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna be bullshit.
Yeah, and once again, we not gonna forget when James Harden threw his setup because he was mad. So just to put it out there, Kyrie, this is out of character for Lil Kaka. You feel me? That's what I call him.
I'm not gonna lie, it's true. It's true though.
You know what I mean?
It is true. I'm not gonna lie.
James Harden and KD be getting in beef, bro. They be always in somebody's face, bro, for real.
There's nothing wrong with it, bro. Nobody's saying anything to the ref. Nobody's calling there's nobody calling a ref.
It's basketball.
That would be a reason to eject somebody. They're not even talking to you, bro.
I still think low key Kyrie has some issues with LeBron because I think the last time they played, he was clowning and we won. And you saw they kept showing James and AD on the bench and every time they would do something to the Nets, they were acting stupid. And before Kyrie got ejected, they were doing that. So it's not far to say that may have gotten under his skin too. I think they got under his skin tonight. I really do.
They did.
And I just think part of it has to do with that. And he let the emotions get the better of him.
You talking about LeBron? You talking about LeBron got under his skin or against Schroeder?
I really do. I really think because if you watched the ESPN, ABC, whatever you watch it on, they kept showing LeBron and AD like dancing around.
They kept doing it. They did at least 10 times.
They kept cutting to him the whole game, and I'm pretty damn sure they were very vocal, and it wouldn't surprise me because in that first game when we beat LeBron, Kyrie was acting a fool too, kind of making fun of LeBron.
They don't like each other. Like that's true. In the All-Star game, I'm like, we talked about it on the show. I'm like, bro, why y'all arguing during the All-Star game? Like, yeah, like they do get under each other's skin, bro. Yeah.
Wouldn't surprise me if that's what happened today. I mean, that's my speculation, but to see him get that angry, I can't imagine anything else other than that really getting
that's that Brooklyn energy. Yeah.
The last time I remember Kyrie actually getting into a beef with somebody was with Dennis Smith Jr.
Yeah, that's it. Literally it.
But Dennis. But
he'd never been ejected.
Kyrie wasn't even talking to him.
Kyrie a silent assassin. Like I said, it should be illegal for him to talk shit. Like Kobe and MJ, when you talk shit to them, the attributes go up 10 points. Like that's not like we don't want that to happen. We don't want Kyrie attributes to go up 10 points. We don't want that. That'd be unfair. Ball handle go up to 110. We don't want that. So, I kind of understand it from that standpoint.
What's wrong with talking? I don't understand. Everybody's done it. It's been in the game throughout for the entirety of
Of course, yeah. Of course.
The refs, if you've been watching if you've been watching a lot of games this year, not just the Nets, the officials have been attacking quickly and overcharging people with fouls, flagrants, everything, technicals, and they're doing it on purpose. Like you can tell that's been.
Tatum bounced the ball and got a technical.
Yeah, they've been doing that like to everybody. It's not just us. Like they've been doing it to everybody because that you can clearly tell that it's a design thing from the league this year.
Yeah, that's shit lame. Like why? And to be honest, like let people call each other bitches and hoes and shit. Let it be a little toxic. Like it's just bad. It's basketball. Like I understand that they punch each other, then it's like all right. But if somebody want to say like you a hoe and you a hoe, like okay, that's fine. That's fine. Like I gotta be so soft. Like I gotta be soft.
I remember the first time as a kid, I went and saw Rasheed Wallace, and he was playing the Knicks, and I got like maybe 4 or 5 rows from the court, and I was a young buck, but I was blown away at the language that I thought was not in existence. These guys were dropping F-bombs, but like it was some of the greatest trash talking I ever heard. But
Yep.
it's for some reason they don't like that anymore. You can't talk shit.
Well, I don't understand what's wrong with it. What does it take away from the game?
Well, somebody
they can censor it. They can censor it. Yeah, they can.
Yeah, they can censor shit.
Or you probably won't even be able to hear it like that most times. Because I barely.
There's really not. It's not really taking anything away from the game unless you throw punches and somebody gets hurt. Well, then yeah, obviously. But if you're just talking and it's just talking.
Yo, chat, calm down. Like, KD is okay. Like, for me, like, the man just came back for me, like
off of 27 games, he sat out
like,
here.
Calm down, bro. Like, he
did kind of scare me, bro. Didn't he grab his hamstring?
Yeah,
that did kind of scare me a little.
There's been no reports. It was his right leg. It was his thigh. It wasn't his left. There's been no reports.
He just.
But I think
March.
Yeah, I just. Again, you're asking KD to do
a lot.
Second game back after 27 games not playing, and then let's see, he didn't even start the first game, and then Steve Nash pulled him and put him in at the most random times tonight. Not at the times that you would want him coming in and expecting him to bring the team closer. No, I'm with AJ. I would have preferred he sat out after Kyrie went out. I'd have preferred that he just pulled him because at that point,
as well.
Yeah,
he's so dumb as a coach. I swear to
trying to prove something, bro. Trying to, you know what I'm saying? Trying to, like, bro, you're not supposed to have no ego as a coach. Oh, it's the Lakers. They're a rival. I got to get the win. Like, nah, bro. This is not. They're trying to get even with us at the end of the day. We caught the first W, so it's like playoffs and finals are what matters, bro. So don't risk your players' health, bro.
And it's crazy because now, if they don't make the finals, we don't see them. We don't see them for the rest of the year. If they make the finals and we do, that's when we see them. But otherwise, if we don't make it, we don't see them. If they don't make it, we don't see them.
Yo, Ray, get
AJ, I'm gonna dip out, so you can pull Polo in.
Yeah, bring Polo in, yo. I was gonna say bring Polo in because I'm about to end this soon. But yo, DJ Kaz, I appreciate you calling up, bro.
Of course, my G.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Say your last words, though, bro.
Oh yeah, guys.
Go on, DJ.
Okay, yeah, guys. Just for me, like this, just like made us like slap in the face today. But for me, like hopefully we will take this and just for me keep on rolling and make us more smarter for me with this shit. I'm praying it does, bro. Especially for Steve Nash, for me the most. So, for me, next world. You already know what it is.
Facts, bro. Alright, bro.
Alright, appreciate it. Alright, bro.
Later, DJ.
Later, bro.
Okay, what's it called? AJ and Chasm. They talking about Timberland gang. They both sleep in their Timberlands, y'all. That's what AJ told me. AJ said he sleep in his Timbs. He said it's a New York thing.
Yeah,
a Brooklyn thing.
All the New Yorkers know.
Hey, dude, Timberlands were a thing all the way back in early 90s, late 80s for me, so I'm with them on that.
In New York, right?
In New York, New Jersey, Timberlands was the thing, man.
Ain't no Timbs is popping. What y'all be wearing in Florida? Y'all be wearing them Nike flip-flops. That's what y'all be wearing. Nike slides.
Hey, but look, we not talking about Florida.
Oh, now you the one talking about Florida.
You're wearing little bikini hammocks and shit.
Alright, look. But the slip-on Nike slides, that's normal to wear in the crib. But so I wear Timberlands in the crib.
What do Floridians wear?
In the middle of the night, you got some Timberlands on.
What do Floridians wear?
Little satin banana hammocks.
Sometimes we might kind of wear Nike slides.
Nike slides,
it
right?
might happen.
The thong sandals?
The socks.
What about the sandals?
Whoa. Never ever that.
Yo,
never that. The one strap.
If y'all remember that, this is an old school, that what was that cartoon, Rocket Power? The Shoobies? The Shoobies?
I remember that, bro.
The Shoobies on the sand. Yo, where's Polo at? Is Polo in here?
Yeah.
Oh, what's good, yo? So, let me know how you felt about the game tonight, man.
I felt like, like DJ Cosm said, I felt like this game was good for us, it made us like not take other teams for granted because like every team that I watch played Brooklyn, they go hard on Brooklyn. Like every team,
Facts.
even when they're undermanned, they go hard on Brooklyn. So this game was good for Brooklyn to teach them a lesson, like to take it serious because sometimes Brooklyn, like most of the games they don't start good, but I mean it was good for us, and the defense again was bad. The switching was bad. Like AJ say, like we should not like today. Like Dennis Schroeder was going off. I don't know why we were switching on Dennis Schroeder, putting Claxton. Like Dennis Schroeder is too fast for Claxton. Claxton is a good defender. He can guard once, but Dennis Schroeder is just too fast for him. But Steve Nash didn't listen. Still went with the same thing. But to be honest, I'm not quite mad at this game, even though this was a statement game, but at the end of the day, I feel like this game will make us better. Like, this game will make us better. And this game shows, like, the team is so dependent on, Kyrie. No, actually, you know what actually made me mad? Yeah. What made me mad is, like, when I know, like, a lot of these, like, niggas, like, in the Discord, like, what made me mad is, like, when people were saying, like, we needed Harden to, like, win this game. I don't think we needed Harden to win this game.
Yeah, we definitely didn't.
You're just making excuses. Like, no, we did not need Harden to win this game at all.
Yeah, you don't need Harden to beat the Lakers scrubs. Well, not the Lakers scrubs, but the Lakers bench. You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes no sense.
Yeah, bro. That's what got me. Like, that's what got me.
Like, I mean, I could see somebody saying we have a better chance, but when you're just like, like they're just dragging it. Some people was dragging it, not everybody. Like, but some people was dragging it, bro. Like, doing too much.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Harden is great, bro. Like, Harden is great. He's having a great season. But to be honest, I don't even think he's the key of this team. I think KD's the key, not Harden. I think Harden is the bonus. Like, Harden makes us, like, you know how the Warriors, like, they were good, but when they got KD, they were, like, unbeatable?
Yeah.
That's what I think Harden is for us. Because, you know why I think KD's the key? Because KD can win a championship with Kyrie or Harden. Harden cannot win a championship with Kyrie. And that's facts. That's really facts.
Damn.
Well, yeah.
That's why. Okay.
That's why I don't understand when people say James is the key. Nah, I think KD's the key, boo. Bro. Like we need KD because KD's gonna be that guy who's gonna get us like over the top, like period.
Damn, they're coming at you in the chat now, bro. Somebody said.
Yeah. I had to say this.
Nah, I hear you.
Don't even be saying bad things about the man.
Here we go again.
Have you seen the Discord, bro? The Discord is like going ham. Like every time I say something on Harden, they just go ham, dude. They go.
There's only one guy that really hates you, and that's the real Royal. Just in case you didn't know,
he hates anything. He came at AJ earlier talking about Harden didn't say that. Don't put words in his mouth, nigga.
Bro, Harden literally said he wanted. This was his number one choice.
I love James Harden.
This is number one choice was Brooklyn. I don't get why he said it wasn't.
Bro, why you here?
The real Royal acting like Harden. This wasn't Harden's number one choice. Like this was his number one choice. He was fiending to come to Brooklyn, bro. He probably was begging on his GM to come to Brooklyn.
To win a championship, it is what it is.
Bro, and they keep saying like, Harden didn't have help in Houston.
Oh my God! Don't bring it up! Don't bring it up! Don't bring it!
No!
Don't bring it up! Bro, oh my God! Bro.
No! Listen, dude. There's only like one season when Harden
was by himself.
Yeah, by himself. That was the Warriors. And you know what's funny? The other season when KD got his Achilles injury, right? And Houston's supposed to win that game. When KD was out, you remember when everybody was saying, Warriors are over. Houston's supposed to win that game, and they lost.
Year? Talking about 26 to 18?
No, yeah, when they lost to Toronto, when the Warriors lost to Toronto.
Oh, 2019.
Yeah, and
You guys are way undervaluing Harden, though. I mean, even people have said it. But listen. Even people have said it. Like, I'm not saying Harden is like the best net, but we are. Somebody said it, and I have to.
I value him. I do value him.
Two people have posted it that we're 10-9 without Harden. Prior to Harden coming to the team, we struggled like we struggled tonight.
KD hadn't played in like a year and a half.
KD hasn't
I understand. I understand that.
And Kyrie hadn't played in a year.
But you also have to put in the fact that when Harden kept us afloat, when Kyrie was off on his magical sabbaticals and KD was still hurt, this man single-handedly carried us. Like, I'm not saying we should have won tonight. AJ's right. We should have won tonight without Harden. Easily, like hands down, we should have.
Yeah.
We didn't need Harden to win tonight. We will need Harden to win it. We will need Harden to win in the playoffs. But I understand what you're saying. Like KD, the reason why I say Harden is the key to our team really succeeding is because you are asking multiple players on our team to do shit that they can't do, and the person that has been able to make them play better. And we have plenty of game footage to see that, has been Harden. Harden has made our offensive down low much better than KD and Kyrie have so far with the games we've played. He's also done it with setting up our shooters. There's a reason why Kyrie went to Harden and said, "You're the ball distributor, and I'm just going to shoot." There's a reason Kyrie says that to him. But it's more than just that. Kyrie knows that Harden is better at that than he is. Kyrie can be that good, but I'm telling you, like you can't undersell what Harden is to this team. Like Harden, I'm not gonna lie, and I know Julian won't agree with this, but if you gave me a choice between pairing somebody with KD, I would take Harden over Kyrie any day.
Not in the playoffs, dude.
Yes,
I would.
And the reason I know we went over this the last thing, and we went over this the last chat, and I don't want to get into a long-winded thing, but you have to agree. Kyrie had LeBron James in the playoffs. Harden had nobody. So we could get into a debate. We could get into a debate.
No, it's not going to be a debate. It's not
of
going to be a
who
debate.
carried who, but Harden arguably has a more all-around.
It was
I
Harden.
think
Hold on.
There was a week where Harden had 54 points and 9 assists.
I remember that.
That's in the regular season, which I don't care. No, but that's in the regular season.
But but look who he was playing with. I mean,
No, yeah.
give it to him. I mean, he's doing everything. The ball is in his hands every possession.
Hold on.
Well, why does he not do
It's
that?
him winning that.
Polo. Hold on.
That's exactly.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's true. But if LeBron and KD are on the same level, which I feel like they're on the same level, and they had that bench was ass, and it's a young Kyrie. Why couldn't a prime Kyrie and a prime KD with a good bench take it? We saw LeBron and a young Kyrie dominate the East for 3 years straight. 3.
Yeah, but
so
how
why
much
couldn't
was
LeBron
James over Kyrie?
Yeah.
I mean, it was 50-50.
I mean,
In the
I'm just saying.
playoffs, in the playoffs,
It was Harden over Kyrie.
50-50.
No, in the playoffs,
It's not.
In the playoffs, Kyrie's better.
Because you say for real. Because you say LeBron, but like I would definitely, and the proof is in the pudding for the simple fact that like I would definitely take a good bench and a good supporting cast and a CP3 and an Eric Gordon over one LeBron James. And why do you think they won 3 games against the Warriors and the Cavs?
I don't know about that. I still would take a LeBron James over that. That to me is.
But the proof is in the pudding. Only
every day of the week.
I feel you, but listen. But okay, I feel you, but look, right? The Cavs won 1 game because their bench is ass. They won 1 game against that team. James Harden had a really good team. They won 3 games.
I get what you're saying, but it's almost
you don't just win 3 games against that team with Arian and not be an amazing team.
It's almost like not a fair comparison. It really isn't. And I think that's part of the reason why people cap on Harden for the playoffs is it's like, again, the man was Again, we don't need to go
It's
down
hard
that
in the top
road.
eight,
I'm
but
just
listen, it's
saying,
hard.
like, you
Is he a
guys
top
are
five
way
shooting guard?
you're way undervaluing Harden.
But look, is he a top 5 shooting guard? I think Harden's a top 5 shooting guard.
Oh, of course, hands down.
Okay. So one of the things. All right, yeah. So one of the things I hear a lot is that like he performs bad in the playoffs because he's tired. I mean, MJ played 82 games 5 times and he performed beautifully. So it's like it'd be excuses for that man, bro. It'd be excuses.
I'm not saying Kyrie. I'm not saying Kyrie's bad. I'm just saying. And
I mean, I respect somebody.
Is that Harden has, and more than one person said it, and I agree. Harden has allowed so many people on this team to feast and eat and play above their thing that when he's not in there, they suck ass. So I'm just saying, at this very moment, this season, what he brings to our role players that are not performing.
But he would win with KD alone. No Kyrie, he would win with KD because he hasn't shown that.
I'm not saying he would win it. I'm just saying if you asked me to take 2, I would probably take Harden.
Oh, that's respectable.
And KD over Kyrie.
I always said if he played his potential, I could understand that, but he just doesn't play to his potential.
In my opinion, I think we'd have more of a chance to win the finals with Harden and KD than just Kyrie and KD.
I agree, but
fair point.
Yeah.
Fair point.
I disagree.
But how do you explain when you're playing with LeBron? I'm about to say I just don't because we seen a young 24-year-old Kyrie play with LeBron.
I still don't trust. I love Harden, but I still don't trust him in the playoffs. I still don't trust Harden in the playoffs.
What were you saying, AJ? You were gonna say.
I said I love Harden, but I still can't. I don't trust him in the like. Kyrie has proven to me at the highest level he's able to take over, and Harden hasn't done that for me.
I think you guys are gonna trust him after this playoffs. I really do.
I mean, I
really do. I think
we could. You got 2 MVP level players. I hope we could trust you.
Yeah,
I hope so.
I think you are. I think you're gonna see.
You know why we're gonna trust?
But that does kind of like say something. But I'm still not really worried because like I don't know. I'm just not worried. That's just,
I mean, I hope we could trust him with the best team. I hope we could.
Yeah. Like ours.
And maybe and let's just say like you have to break the comparison up. The separation this year is what Harden has brought to this team since he's been here, and nobody can deny that. We've all agreed it. And we are seeing a little different Durant. We're seeing, Harden. So it's like Harden's doing something different for a team, stepping into a role and being that facilitator that we've needed. So,
but y'all have heard me say that like if Harden's at his best, I like just in general regular season, I think he's a better player than Kyrie. I don't be hating, but just that playoffs, you can't ignore that. You can't ignore them elimination games. That's like I respect somebody taking Harden. I understand it, but if
I understand it. It's just our opinions at the end of the day. It's just our opinions.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Hold on. AJ.
No, yeah. Like I said, there's no shade. It's just our different opinions. Like some people believe in Harden, and some people don't right now. I mean, the proof we've seen Harden in the playoffs, he hasn't took it there yet. So it will be amazing this year if he takes it there. But again, I've seen Kyrie take it there. So it's like, and with Kyrie and KD, right?
24-year-old.
With Kyrie and KD,
we agree that we're not winning it without Harden.
No, you're right. Yeah, that's facts. I agree. Yeah, I agree.
Yes, because we traded our good. Like you got to think the cap at the beginning of the year, we had like 3 players that could give you 30. On the Cavs, they had 3 players that could give you 10. And that's
why I say, and that's why Apollo, I only push back on. He is the key. He is the glue.
Yeah, we need him for the chip. Yeah, we do.
We are not winning.
We need him for the chip.
And that's just like because of our next year could be a totally.
I still think with the team that we had before, we could have still won a championship.
Yeah.
Just because,
definitely.
We did bad. I think in the beginning of the season, it was really an effort and chemistry thing. Because I think
they hadn't played in a year.
It was a lot. It was nobody really played with each other before. So
they hadn't played in a year.
We could have won the championship, but now
I think we can win without Harden.
Hard to win right now with the team that we got.
But to just make it clear, Harden full potential, I won't argue that. Like I'm not unrealistic. I'm not unrealistic.
But we know that.
I'm not unrealistic. I think that's fair. Like if he's on point, I said regular season. When you have an MVP, that means you are the better, that means you're the better regular player. So I won't argue
the real Royal did bring up an interesting point. He's like, come on, Harden was playing the Warriors every trip in the playoffs. If LeBron couldn't do it at one point with the Cavs,
okay, but listen,
you think Harden would have done it?
It's not about. Listen. It's simple. Hold on. It's not about winning. It's about like when in 2018 when JR did that bullshit. Bro, LeBron dropped 51 in the first game. It's not about winning or losing. It's about I need you to go there. I need you to show me what you showed me before in the regular season. I need you to play well. I don't care what your team do.
That's it. I love Harden, and I think again he is the key. But like Julian said, you can't ignore like what he has done in the playoffs. He has not. That's it. He has not been close to his full potential in the playoffs. He has been terrible in the playoffs. But I agree that he's had to do most of the work. But he still has not showed up in the playoffs at all.
That's it. If he were to show up, I'll give it up to him. I'm not unrealistic.
To the promised land, if he can show us what he's been doing in the regular season, if he can do that in the playoffs, there's no stopping him.
Yeah.
No,
I respect basketball, bro. So I don't have no problem saying a player is better than my favorite player. I don't have no problem with that.
And you can't make the excuse that Harden or had to Curry. Dude, LeBron did that, bro. LeBron has been doing that for a lot of years, and he had a great playoff. So you can't just say Harden did this, that. You can't, dude. Like LeBron literally did that for the 2018.
You trying to Roy? Why you? Bro,
and I like to remind everybody that Kyrie. This is Kyrie and KD's like on like their first year actually playing together. people don't remember think that Kyrie and KD haven't played together like a lot. You know, I mean they had the USA thing, but this is actually their
going for like a year.
This is their first season of them actually playing together. So I just want to remind people that like it's not like they've been playing for 3 years. They're still learning.
Real World makes a point though. Is like again, you're playing a Warriors that are 73-9 team. It didn't matter who played them.
What about the season? Wait. What about the?
That's the whole point.
Yeah, the real world is trying to get people. He's just trying to troll. I
don't care what your team do.
The real world is trying to.
He's like that.
He's trying to troll right now. He's
like that. You feel me?
I know, but outside.
Cool. We lost somebody. Oh, my phone died. Oh man. My fault, chat. Oh man. My phone died. My phone died, y'all. Sorry, chat. Yeah, it got hectic tonight. It got too hectic tonight. My phone died. That's why the Discord cut off. My fault, Saint. Everybody that called up, Ray's, Julian. Yeah, my phone did. The phone did. But yeah, let me end this, yo. Let's get into that. Shout out Nets Nation, man. Shout out everybody in the chat. Appreciate everybody coming up. Make sure you guys hit that like button for me. Yeah, the phone died, yo. My phone died. Yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button for me again on your way out. Thank you, Nets Nation, for you guys' support. Again, this is a tough loss. This hurts. It was a long stream tonight because I guess everybody wanted to vent. And now we just went up to some Harden rant. So, shout out. Yeah, let me shout out everybody before I dip. SKTS, Lenny Basin. Shout out Lenny Basin, CWE Brooklyn. Adrian, Game City, what's good, bro? The Royal. Yeah, everybody just got different opinions, man. I mean, you're a Harden fan. Some people are not Harden fans, so everybody's got different opinions. But it's all everything's respectable. You know what I mean? We're all respectfully over here. Shout out Yvonne, Queen Yvonne, T Blow, BK all day, No Limit Ka, Nicholas Reed, shout out Nicholas Reed, Lenny Beeson, Mike Whitty, who else is here? Martell Hickson, CWE, Aaron Burhane, shout out Pope, Platinum Beats, Karan, appreciate you, Karan Ball the Chief, my guy, man, day one, MJ Zaire, my guy from South Africa, Yeah, tough one tonight, bro. Yeah. It was a tough loss. Tough loss. Good night, everybody. Shadowlizer. Yeah. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys hit that like button for me, so people can see the stream. Brisk JC. Shout out Brisk JC. No. I'm really dead. DJ Kaz on my phone really died, yo. I'm not even joking. Not even joking. You could ask them, yo. You could ask them because my phone cut off and it would. I would still be in the chat if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, my phone really died. Those are my bros. I wouldn't do that to them. Okay. Yeah, appreciate you. Dre Views. Lenny. Yeah, Issa Ahmed, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Alright guys. Yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button for me. Young Money Will. Shout out Young Money Will. Lenny Beeson. Peckish Hexagon, yeah. One of those games, man. Not even damn, man. It's gonna hurt. Just expect a lot of trash talk, a lot of Lakers talk. Everybody's gonna be talking about us losing and stuff. So, yeah. All right, guys. Oh yeah, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. If you don't, follow me on Instagram at Nets Kingdom 711. And if you're trying to be on a Discord next time, if you're trying to call in, DM Rage at Nets Network _ his Instagram, he got a new Instagram. It's Nets Network _ DM Rage. Make a Discord, download the app Discord, and then you guys will be able to call in and, you know, argue and do everything, tonight. Yeah, but again, make sure you guys follow me on Nets Kingdom 711. Appreciate you guys. It's Nets World. I'm out.